Oh.
Oof.
Feels interesting.
Well,
Okay.
it was short-lived, Alex.
Yeah, we're all on the thing now. What do I want to play? Let's play.
So let's play Star Wars Without Numbers.
Thank you, Kent, for your input.
I'm helping.
What a good idea.
So, to start the scene off with the feel of dust into your face / sensors, because some of us aren't human.
Thank you.
Or even humanoid.
Very true. But the feeling of dust washes over as you share tender moments with the Infernal Hog. Thank you.
Wait, did Mei-Ling actually do that?
No.
I need to record a thing for that and just plus play. Voice Meter has like a tape player that I can preload files onto. If you ever bring them back, I'm going to just click play on that every time you say Infernal Hogs, Alex.
Very good idea.
But anyways, the leader has spoken to you all. 1 second. His name is, after all, the boss. And now he has set you all down into his tent, filled with all sorts of knickknacks that he seems to carry around everywhere he goes, because he doesn't trust it to have it anywhere. You notice that most of these Infernal Hogs they kind of live a nomadic lifestyle, kind of roving and ranging around the planet, picking whatever they can pick. And knowing that the gang that you guys had fought in the very first session are going through a tumultuous time, it's a great opportunity for the Infernal Hogs to pick up the scraps. As you notice that much of their roving trucks, they've pushed into the gang's territory, and now you're sitting there, all four of you, talking to the boss, and he brings over four nice pieces of china, teacups, and proceeds to put vodka in them.
I love him. How do I react to alcohol?
Your metabolism gets through it really quick.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna pour vodka on spiders. It's generally not good for the spider.
I guess you can say you're pretty lightweight. It's fair enough. So, anyways, he sits you down. He looks at you. All right, now it's time for business. So, what is it you're here for exactly?
Yes, well.
Let's say I'm waiting on Miles to handle this. This is your
we all look
shtick.
towards Miles.
As I was saying, we plan to. All we need is the data core in the center of the complex. At least I hope it's in the center. And unfortunately, I doubt the gang inside will be willing to give it up, so thought we could help each other out, just to go over what we already went over last time.
So, are you insinuating that the Infernal Hogs need help in this matter? Yeah, like they do every time he does it. That's in the background. I'm trying to save my voice here. It's a
Yeah, we got you.
It's okay, we'll hoo for you.
Thank you. So he looks at you with his eyes narrowing on you as if you've insulted him.
I'm saying we need your help, and that's why we're calling in a favor from, what's the, doctor's name?
Director? Yeah, it was Alabaster Kane. That was the name of the director.
Yes.
No, that wasn't the name of the doctor.
That's not the name
No,
of the
the
doctor.
doctor. Okay, the name of the doctor. Sorry, I thought you said director.
Sorry.
The name of the doctor was Rupert Hensworth. Dr. Hensworth.
That's why your associate showed me to you.
Well, I guess that's fair. Then he kind of takes a look around. He stands up. He looks through the flaps of his tent to see his men. Their last skirmish had not gone too well for them. Although the enemy, the gang that you had dealt with, has taken much worse numbers. The boss realizes that maybe
Hey, wait a minute.
That started on
What's
not
up?
playing. Sorry.
How messed up are they?
Some of them, they range from critically injured to scrapes and bruises. And then you realize that most of them fight in melee.
Excuse me a second.
Oh, yes. Strange man with funny mustache.
Let me see your wounded real quick. I am a doctor.
Why would you want to see my wounded? They smell.
I can unsully them.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, why don't you follow me? And he takes the party and he leads you to the medical tent. And there's about 12 injured men there and a singular medical droid about the size of a football working tirelessly. And you just hear like this constant high-pitched sound of it being overworked. It's just like floating around with about 6-7 arms, doing things like suturing, bandaging, keeping people awake, keeping people asleep, stuff like that.
Take 5, my mechanical medic.
I am not programmed to take a break. And
Very
it's
good.
still.
How about shutting down for maintenance? Because you sound like you're about to break.
I am not programmed to shut down for maintenance. Oh, don't mind him. He likes to work really hard. I found him like this. He never stops working.
Okay, yeah, so I touch all these people.
Can you use it with? Can you use it without spending effort?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
So, what exactly do you do?
I walk up and I just like kind of do a ghost stitching, like stitching, but with not actually stitching, and their wounds just so shut.
Are you trying to be subtle about this?
I think not.
Yeah, I think not.
All right. So, wow, whoa, what the heck? The character she changed.
Yeah.
Oh, did it update?
It's,
I mean, since it's
better
tied
now.
to...
Oh yeah,
I have
that's
to
it.
open up my character anyway. Whoops.
Holy shit, that looks really cool.
Mhm.
Hey!
this.
Well, I mean, the other one looked like maybe a work in progress, so...
What is this class ability?
Class ability? Oh, that's from your expert. You get to reroll one thing to see.
Oh, okay, not my stuff. Gotcha.
This is actually really cool. I'm really happy to get this. Okay.
Yeah,
Neat.
looks...
I'm gonna have to relearn this then.
Well, I
Jesus.
mean, it's actually easier to read from what I'm looking
Yeah,
at
it's
here, so you'll pick it up.
they
pretty
use the
quick.
space a lot better. A lot better.
Mhm.
And hopefully nothing has changed. I guess nothing has changed.
No.
That's really
No,
cool.
it looks the same to me.
It looks like they're still using the same values, because attributes are stored separately from sheets in Roll20,
Oh, fair point.
for exactly this reason.
Anyways, so with that, everyone kind of comes together, and one by one, as you touch them, and why don't you describe your biopsionics, suturing them up?
I mean, so yeah, it's just basically a self-mending process. Like if you could see the healing process, like bone and flesh just kind of stitching itself together
Okay.
and like grouping back together in kind of and it's one system shock so I mean it's pretty minor as
Yeah.
far as the actual system shock goes, because I mean I have 14.
So you're kind of
Sorry.
just stabilizing them, essentially, right?
Oh, I'm healing them. Like
Oh.
I heal them. I heal them a d6 or whatever. So I mean, if you want me to roll for a value, I can. But I actually
Yeah.
heal them.
Hold on, let me read that. Jesus, that's really good. Damn, you don't need to spend effort?
It's also probably only out of combat, and then, like, you gotta remember how easy it is to just not get wounded, but just die.
Yeah, it's fair point.
Yeah, it's
So they...
designed.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, no. I touch you, and it's just like you're healed a d6, even from as long as you're not just one shot.
I guess being one-shot, as we've seen in the one real fight that we've had, does happen.
Yep, especially when you roll like a 12 on your sniper rifle shot. And,
Yeah.
2 miles out.
Yeah, guys, like you can just die right now in this game.
Yeah, no, you're squishy. Real squishy. Let me just double check that psionic stuff, because that sounds busted.
Not to say that that could either be wrong, or even if it is right, that it could still be maybe too strong. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that'd be my guess. Go ahead and check it out. Because the 0 is you stabilize them,
Okay, no, activating Psychic Sucker requires the Bioscion to commit effort for the day. Once used, they can...
Check my ability.
What's your ability?
My level 1 ability. Hold on, I'll read it to you. Mastered Sucker. The Bioscion has developed a
so you've mastered the suck. Okay, I got it. Cool beans, you've mastered the suck. Thank you for that. So anyways, so with that, the party together, witness Miles one by one touching the dozen or so infernal hogs, suturing and closing up the wounds in this almost mystical fashion. And after a while, the bot, the medical droid, looks and sees error, no wounded, error, no wounded. Last record of an...
Go up to it and I'm gonna like turn it off for a bit.
And as you turn it up to it, walk up to it to turn it off, it's error. Last time Infernal Hog, there was no injured, was 6 years. And then it just turns off.
I just kind of like hold it up to my chest and kind of like pat it a little bit like there.
there, you're okay now. You can rest. So it's been 6 years since there is no Infernal Hog that's been injured. It tells you something about this gang here. So, anyways.
Are you sure we should be putting our lot in with these guys?
Do you have another team of like mercenary gangsters that are just waiting to team up with us on the other side of this bunker?
More of I just don't want this to come out worse.
I mean...
I don't think we have anything to worry about. I imagine everything here will keep hush-hush.
Well, that's some magic fingers you got there. Really happy that you did that.
I thought you might be. You'll find me a better sawbones than myself.
Well, if that's the case, we can continue our parlay back in my in my casa. And he like leads you back over to his tent and sits you down. And he continues, and he sips his tea, aka vodka, and he looks at the party. And remember, this guy's like a 6'4" hulking man, you know, bulging muscles and a vest. But he speaks in such a diminutive tone. It's a very contrast to how he is. And leans in real close again and says, "So, anyways, now that you've done a favor for me, I'm assuming you're going to cash that in to be able to access the bunker."
That is correct.
Well, I do appreciate you suturing and bandaging up my compatriots, so tell you this. We will allow you passage to the bunker, but I'm not going to risk in the lives of any of my men.
Oh, what's that now?
As I said, I will allow you to go into the bunker, but we will wait outside, and when you are done with the bunker, and you take what you need, then we will go in and take the rest.
Weren't you gonna attack it anyway?
Oh yes, I am going to attack it anyways, but this is a much more plausible idea. I don't have to risk the lives of any of my men. He just says that, frank, outright. He continues sipping on his vodka, and then he puts the tea down in a nice little clink. He's just kind of tapping his fingers together and looking at you all with bated breath.
Melian looks like she doesn't really agree, but she doesn't really know what to say about that. She's kind of like,
So what do you guys do?
Can I borrow a weapon?
Oh, sure, you can buy one. And he points over to the quartermaster outside the tent, and like a few feet away, and you notice they're all melee weapons. They don't carry a single gun.
Mailing.
I'd rather not.
Well, that's understandable. So, see, we, Infernal Hogs here,
Yes.
Infernal Hogs, see, we are here first, and we called the mighty dibs on the bunker, so we have everything in the bunker in our eyes. And then like you notice like there's like about 40 of them. We can storm the bunker at any time and take what is ours. See, all of it is ours. But we're allowing you to take one thing before us. So I think that's a fair trade. I do greatly appreciate you bandaging my men up, but man's gotta eat, man's gotta make money, the man's gotta power his power glove so that he can smash more people into oblivion. So what do you guys say?
Right, so how many do you plan to actually lose in the besiegement of the bunker?
Oh, I don't know. I don't worry about that.
Do you know how many people are in there?
Oh, when we first stormed this, we counted about 24. So I think we killed about 10 of them, 12 of them, maybe more, maybe less. I'm not good at counting.
Yes, I can tell. Anyway.
Like a dozen or so. I guess we should probably just, Alex, just trade notes with them on, like, do they know of any, like, structural weaknesses? Like, hey, just, you know, obviously you can't provide material help, but, like, what do you know that could help us?
He says that most of the men have retreated to the lower sections of the bunker. There's no one on the top floor. And that there's an elevator that will bring you down to underneath the bunker. They know that in the first assault, the shock has kind of set them in, so they're really on edge right now. So you can use that to your advantage if you'd like. But they're pretty they're kind of rats in a cage right now, backed into a corner.
Oh, what about automated defenses?
He doesn't know. The bunker isn't powered in that way. The automated defenses have been offline because. You need military codes to activate. It's a military bunker,
right? And
right? They don't have that.
Kind of mumbled this to myself. That might mean that there are some, though.
That might mean that there are some. Interesting. Maybe
the thing we need is on the top floors, and we won't actually have to fight anyone.
I bet one of them's holding it, but we can hope.
You might be able to work out a deal with someone inside. If they're desperate enough, we could probably lie our way in.
That's an option too. Why don't we just get in on the first floor? I still don't trust that, like, maybe they don't have access to cameras or something. We don't know if they have, like, a hacker or anything, so let's just try not to get noticed on the first floor and find what we can find. Maybe there's, like, a command console I can get a hold to.
Once we get inside, we'll know more. Is there a way in that is a little more subtle than the front door?
Oh, unfortunately, there's only one way in and one way out, and that's the big giant elevator in the center of the bunker.
It is a bunker.
Yeah, that makes sense. Elaine gets up and she goes over to the quartermaster and she's gonna go look at his weapon.
Oh god, okay. 1 second. Dear lord.
Please get meleeing out to be like a melee character going forward in the future. I will die.
I hope so.
Let's see here.
I'm a plant doctor.
What's your strength?
You're a plant doctor. Alright, so for the most part, their melee weapons tend to be at around tech level 1 or 2. Very crude. But you do notice there are a few of the mono blades and mono daggers that seem to be powered in a way and can do some pretty good damage to someone if you get in real close. You also see a pair of shock gloves there too.
I'd offer to chip in and make sure you get something good, but kind of open up my credit chip, press the little. I imagine they have like a cheap LCD display that just shows you how much is on them. And it reads
they do.
It reads 12.
It reads
if
12.
it's really low, do you have like holographic moths that fly out?
Oh no.
Please.
See, I just imagine an LCD display because it like takes no power, and also it's like super. Powered. I like the idea of like a super low tech thing being on that.
So like you can press it, like
yeah, exactly. It's like a pager kind of looking thing.
Yeah, it blips like 12 credits, universal credits.
Or maybe it's more of like a burner because it's so low.
Yeah.
Run out. How much is it for the shot glove?
The shot gloves are going to be 50 creds.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the team and be like, so what do you guys think about me buying a shot glove for the ship with the ship money?
You want to punch?
Do you want to punch
No,
things?
I don't, but we are going to a bar, and I equipped myself accordingly for a visit to a bar, aka with no weapons. Because who takes a gun to a bar?
I mean, I brought my gun.
Yeah, I brought my gun.
I would not be without my.
Well, Silkis left her gun in the truck for most of it, but yeah, it's not like you can walk into a bar with a sniper rifle on your back. I would think that they would not let you do that.
I compacted mine into my backpack.
Mine's a handgun. I just, wear it on my hip.
She's just looking at you guys and like, so upset.
I mean, I'm alright with you borrowing money from the ship's funds, but like, if it's gonna be for personal equipment, you gotta pay it back. I mean, nothing against you, it's just,
No, I understand.
if we start doing that, we're gonna keep doing that. And then we're not gonna have any money to fly the ship.
I'm gonna go.
Melee in here, just I'll buy it for you. It's fine.
Oh,
So do you spend over the 50 creds?
I do.
All right, so you take a chit.
Mr. Rich Man.
You chit through the creds and you give it to the quartermaster who is has an eye patch. And then when you toss over the 50 creds, he lifts the eye patch to see that he actually has two working eyes. So, oh, that's a lot of credits. Thank you. And he kind of takes it and gives you the shot gloves.
It's for
They
dark
seem to be they seem to be in pretty good condition. The shot gloves, they do 1d6 damage. They do a point of shock to anyone with an AC of 15 or less. So by the way, how shock works is even if you miss with an attack, you still apply shock damage to them, and if their AC is 15 or less, or the number is less than the number, it does 1 point of damage. Think of it like the cuts and scrapes that you get from a fight, like the little minor wounds. They kind of build up over time.
Even if you don't land a solid hit, you still shock them.
Yeah, you still shock them. So it could be both figuratively or narratively, or no, literally or.
Damage did you say they do?
It's 1d6, and
1d6.
And yep.
What's the shock damage?
The shock is 1 point.
1 point for.
There's a little slightly
What's the
nerfed.
AC?
Yeah, AC 15.
Okay.
It's tech level 4, encumbrance of 0 because they're gloves. They do slightly less damage than a stun baton, but they can also be incognito. And you notice, for some reason, there's a you see scratched out N blank PD and New Helios has been scratched out there. Don't know where that came from, but you realize that there's an incognito mode, and if you allow it to, it can interface with your system, so that you can make it into regular white gloves. It kind of there's some nanotech on it where if you activate it, the reactors on the gloves become active and they seep out of the glove like small little rivets of arcane. I almost said arcane of arc energy. And then if you want it to go incognito, it'll seep back into the gloves and just look like regular white gloves. So,
all right, well, I'll do that.
I was kind of hoping they would have some sick design for incognito mode because it's owned by a gang, but that makes sense if they were.
They were originally owned by
police.
New Helios PD. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been scratched out. They've been wanting to sell this because
yeah. No wonder you got it for 50 credits.
So you do that, and it integrates with your system. So as a free action, you can make it go incognito and active. Right?
Cool.
So if it's active, it's very easily told like the shock gloves. But incognito, it's they just look like regular white gloves with like some blue pulsing energy on them, and to onlookers they may look like just a fashion design.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say though to Mailing off to the side a little quietly, like, hey, by the way though, when we leave here, you should pack those in your pack and then not use them again until we leave the planet.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, good. I just wanted to make sure you were doing that.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, so for this you can use either your melee unarmed attack or your melee, like, what was it? There's an ability? I think it was. The skill is...
There's a punch skill.
Yeah, it's literally punch or stab. Punch or stab, either or, because it works like a weapon.
Right.
I mean, it's both a -1, so it doesn't...
No, good luck!
Oh,
But now you can put skill points into it and get good at it.
yeah.
Very true. Oh, and what's it called? They use Type A batteries, and it lasts for 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
That's important to note. They don't run on itself. Then you need a source of energy. Right, so I think
Could she run it off of her batteries and then operate both herself and them for 12 hours?
I mean, like, it depends. It'll I guess I'm trying to figure out how stun batons work here.
That'd be kind of dangerous, actually. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I lied. They trickle charge from normal movement. So think of it like the energy you create from moving them around just keeps them active.
Cool.
That's really cool, actually.
Just occasionally, before a fight, Mailing will wiggle her fingers.
Yeah, you just rub your hands really hard to create the static energy to like charge them up.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
just
if
see
you
that
in a pinch,
imagery. That's
yeah.
adorable.
Absolutely. I'm just imagining her like behind somebody, like nervously rubbing her hands, like, all right, come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
That's about it, yeah. Oh boy.
I love it. So, anyways, so as you buy your stuff, the boss comes over and actually pulls, not pulls, but like looks at Silkis and says to her, "So, you're a little bit different than the other people here."
I've been wearing my cloak this time. Entire time.
Yes, you have been wearing your cloak, but it's. I did a roll to see if you noticed. You noticed. He said, "Oh, you don't have to worry. I spent many a moons in love with someone like that, so it's okay."
Thank you.
I just want you to know that ever since I had Mistress Hog, things were never the same. I miss her dearly.
I'm sure she was a wonderful woman.
The hottest hog of them all. And he kind of looks off and to the
God.
sky.
I'm shook.
I mean, yeah.
So
Like a slightly
looks back.
sadder hoo. Like a respectful hoo.
Hooing in solidarity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God damn.
Ooh, I feel like a pink box.
So, he looks back and says, "Thank you for showing us how to use guns. We've never been good at it. I don't think we'll end up using it, but if we ever meet in the future, it'd be nice to catch up and you can show us again."
I'll always be glad to show you guys proper shooting techniques.
Well, feel free to use the bunker. Feel free to peruse the bunker as much as you like, but just so you know, we'll be watching. So if you try to take anything that's really expensive that we want, we'll shoot to kill. Or I mean, we'll stab to kill. We run really fast.
In the background, Mae's like doing some shadow boxing, trying to figure out how her god clothes work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make any promises about not breaking anything expensive in the crossfire, but
Oh no, that's fine. We can use it for spare parts and salvage. So, do we have a deal?
what do you think, Miles?
Well, I think we're surrounded by this gang, so sounds like the best deal we're gonna get.
I mean, it actually isn't a bad deal. It's way better than I was expecting.
They're not trying to maim us with clubs or anything, so
Yeah,
let that go
yeah.
with us.
I was.
So anyways, the boss says, so what we like to do is we like to celebrate a deal struck with what we call the Infernal Charge. Sorry. The vodka sitting. The Infernal Charge! Jesus fucking Christ. So, he looks to Miles because he's been doing all the talking, assumes that Miles is the captain. So, what we'd like to do is we'd like to stand about 20 meters apart and run at each other as hard as we can.
Ooh, that should be fun.
Do you actually do that?
Oh, dude, no. All right, we stand how far apart?
20 meters apart. So like a 10-meter charge into
yeah,
each other.
dude. No. Okay, so here's what's up. So we stand 20 meters apart, and it's just me and the guy, right? Just me.
Yeah.
Me and the
Well,
boss.
I mean, like everyone's kind of made a circle, and they're all doing Infernal Church. No, they don't do the Who. The Who is for the Infernal Hogs. They're all doing charge, and like they're all like charge. Yeah, and it's like this really grandiose kind of thing that would kind of resolve itself in like 5 seconds. But you get the feeling that these guys don't see deals well struck very often.
Well, I mean, it takes a little bit to gather everybody together, and then they have to chant for at least 2 minutes, like, you know.
Yeah, and then like the image of like the Infernal Hog, like the giant like tower is breathing fire, and then it sputters out, and then people are scrambling to put more oil into the fire, and it's adorable. But anyways, what are you guys doing? I think you guys are just
nervously fidgeting in the corner.
Sounds like you got a sneaky plan.
I'm gonna commit effort for the scene, I think.
Oh god, okay.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
And I'm going to just like in mid-run, just use personal apportation.
Oh god, I knew it.
The teleportation, and just like bam, right up on him. It's like a glowy run. I don't know if I can glowy run with that, or if I'm just, I don't know how teleporting looks.
You can either or.
I imagine it like you turn like it's sort of all happening in less than like a quarter of a second. Like you turn blue, and then you go kind of like your body like stretches and goes like zigzaggy, and like zips there. But I mean, it's sort of even like maybe it isn't even that there's actually anything in between you and your new destination, but it all happens so fast that it gives the human eye the impression that you moved super quickly.
Totally.
If two things move fast enough, you can see they appear, or if like even if they don't move, they appear to move.
Jesus.
That's
okay.
how
Anyways,
televisions work.
let's see how this works. I'm a. All right. So you spend effort for the scene.
Yes.
All right. So you have 4 left. So, anyways, the both of you start running, and he's kind of like just like charging at you with all force of might. And you teleport into him, and you smash, and you catch him off guard. So like, you got him on the wrong footing, so he kind of tumbles. But remember, he is a massive man, 6'5". I'm gonna need you to roll physical save, please.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess with no penalty because you didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh hey, they even changed the way the things look. Hey, change your character name, Dingus.
Oh, I mean it's there, but yeah, okay.
Huh?
As
yeah, actually, that doesn't really
hold
matter.
your ground, and he's gonna do his save, but it's gonna be a lot harder because he has to beat a 15 because you definitely caught him off guard, and he was an 11.
Does that just amount to him like stumbling backwards a little bit?
He falls on his ass as this. Miles, how tall are you again?
Hold on. Did I write that down? If not, I'm like 6'2" or something.
So okay, you're about the same height, but like you're more lithe, you're more thin in your frame.
Oh yeah, like way, yeah.
And this guy's like thick, really big. And you smash into him, and you stand strong, and he stumbles back on his ass, and then he looks at you with shock in his eyes, and then Infernal Hugs, and everyone does the Jesus Christ. I can't. God, I can't right now.
I'm gonna help him up.
So you help him up, and the deal well struck, and you're more than welcome to do whatever you guys want now.
Alright, I think I established our dominance there.
I mean, I think
Is
we're
that what you call it?
pretty.
I guess sometimes I get carried away.
I guess we're pretty much well prepared.
So, what's the plan going to be, though?
I mean, if there's any kind of control console, like maybe I can rewire it on the first floor. Like, we should just try to find out as much as we can. And I don't know, figure it out from there.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You're more than welcome to.
You don't get an opinion.
Oh? Oh,
Sorry.
Get over here, Alex.
Well, we should probably go check out their supplies. Since they did offer, something might be able to help us.
Okay, it's worth a look, although, we don't need to spend too much money here.
Well, maybe they have at least a grenade.
oh, they don't have a grenade. I know, they do have explosives.
Yeah, they would
They
have
have grenades.
Yeah.
They
There's
use
no way.
explosives, but they don't use guns.
I bet they use incendiary stuff a lot. Do they use
They
flamethrowers?
do. They don't have a flamethrower, but they have a lot of Molotov cocktails.
Mmm. Man, I bet you could sell these guys on a flamethrower, though.
Oh god.
If we had one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We could probably actually make money on that trade. If only we had time.
Very true.
Sadly.
So, what do you guys do?
I mean, what
Okay.
supplies do they have? Like, we're
Oh, they
gonna look.
have a few grenades and they have a few Molotov cocktails.
Like, can I take some Molotov cocktails? Because that'd be pretty cool.
How much are those?
Oh,
Those
you
can't
can-
be expensive.
Yeah,
Molotovs
That's
are about
literally just like a bottle and a rag and some oil.
They already have vodka, so I mean, like...
Yeah, it's about 5 creds each Molotov.
I guess I'll buy one. I might as well.
Yeah, I'll buy one as well.
I'll buy
The
two.
grenades themselves are going to be too expensive for me.
Yeah, grenades are 25 credits each, and
I'm down to 7 credits.
the Molotov cocktail, some oil on the rag.
Would they be called Molotovs in this day and age?
They have a patented name for them. They call them hog spit.
Hog spit. Okay, here we go.
Like
As
it.
you see, like they even have their own plastered kind of image on them, like just this infernal hog just breathing out fire, and underneath it, hog spit, and in fine writing underneath, patented by the boss, written in the way you guys would think it would written.
Of course.
That's adorable.
Nice.
What if he just hand-prints it all on with Sharpie because they don't have a printing press?
Oh, it's absolutely done by hand. If not by him, then at least by someone. Like that.
Yeah, they're all done by hand,
Yeah.
with a slew of like different Sharpies, pencil crayons.
No, actually, literally everything here that isn't stolen would be like crafted by hand. It's not like they have an assembly line. Like that's just they would have. That's literally
Just like
just
an
how
image
this
of
works.
like
You have artisans
of
like that.
eight burly men sitting around a campfire, like drawing like infernal hogs on like these Molotov cocktails.
I mean, that's not even
Basket
like
weaving.
that's not even like unique to this gang. I mean, like any gang that has like personal shit like that is somebody has to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody
You know, I'm
has,
pretty
like,
sure they do it on the
samples.
things they steal as well.
Probably, but like the things that they steal might be made on an assembly line or with higher tech.
Fucking amazing. Anyways,
I
moving
love
on.
these boys. Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll get a Molotov cocktail.
Is it possible while these guys are doing their shopping, I could have had a hog who knows how to fight take pity on me and take me under their wing and teach me a little bit about fighting?
I mean, they seeing you shadowbox there. The original, the one that you had talked to, the one that had introduced you all together.
What's his
Trying to-
name?
Yeah, trying to find his name right now. Richie. Aaron Richie.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mr. Richie sees you over there. He's like, "Oh, you got them shot gloves. You know how to use them?
No.
All right. So, I need you to listen carefully. I'm gonna kneel over. Not kneel, but I'm gonna get, because he's taller than you, like you're like 5'8", 5'9", around that size.
Something like that.
Alright. So, you don't hit me, you hit through me. Now punch me in the face.
Oh, okay.
Put your weight into it. Use your hips. And he actually he takes his hands and puts them on your hips and looks at you dead in your obstacle receivers and says, use your hips.
Okay. I don't use my hips.
You're the one. Oh, that's such a bailing thing.
Perfect.
It
It doesn't even actually hurt him in any way.
No, you punch him and you miss his face, you punch him in the shoulder, and then you realize you forgot to activate the shock glove, and then you realize you didn't use your hips. Alright.
Let me try that again.
Now try it again, but this time, actually hit my face.
Oh, okay. Just warming up.
Nice. Even worse.
Just beautiful.
So Maylene curls up his and pulls it back and goes, eh! And kind of hits
This
him in
time
the chin a little bit.
You hit him in the chin, but it's gentle. It's a gentle caress. And he looks at you. All right.
Really?
I'll be in my book. And he just walks away.
She looks devastated. And she looks down at her new gloves. And she says to herself, I'm going to die.
Also, the gloves are based off of D20, not 2D6.
Oh.
That's fine. Works out anyways.
Yeah, that sort of works thematically that you were rolling the wrong fucking dice.
What are your
damn it.
weapons on this page? Trying to find them.
I can't figure out what to click on to roll.
Weapons are in the top on the left side.
Oh, I see. So, you just add your shock gloves there and just put in all the stuff.
Oh, I found it.
There you go, like that.
Yep. Oh, you can
You wouldn't
collapse
have
everything too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Like I
Neat.
can collapse.
That's actually
my
really cool.
foci. I don't need to read those. I know what they do already. And psychic skills, don't need those.
All right. Anyways, so what do you guys do now?
We're gonna buy a couple Molotov cocktails. Should we put them
So
under equipment?
Yeah, put them on their equipment.
They're what, size 1?
I assume the chemist grenades, so they're zeros actually.
They're zeros, yeah. They kind of bundle in 3.
I see.
Okay.
I'm gonna
There
ready
were
my
5
meta
credits.
tool actually.
Yeah, 5 credits. I like how this campaign has slowly come to self-discovery about shock gloves and shadowboxing. Amazing. Amazing.
Those are better rolls at least.
Yeah, all this new stuff is so cool.
You know, they did a good job with the new sheet.
A lot can happen in a week, apparently.
I'm sure
My
they've been
biggest
working
worry
on it a
right now,
little
though, is that
longer
we're
than
gonna
that.
walk into a trap. Well, an ambush.
I mean, that's still on the table.
Oh, it does everything correctly, too. What's your dex, by the way? Mike?
My deck's 18.
Oh, it's supposed to add your dex. Why didn't it add your dex?
Oh, did it roll all that whenever I clicked it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. That's what that does. Interesting. Where's the button that I pressed to just... Well, let's get going, but I'm gonna try to find
Oh,
everything on this
mailing
later.
is 8th right now.
Oh, okay, I see. Where's the button that I pressed to, actually roll the gun?
Oh, shit.
Like, what button did Mooney press?
Trying to find it.
So at the top right of your sheet, there's a quick menus option.
Oh, weapons.
Plus initiative, save,
Cool.
skills, weapons.
Oh, do you only see? Only you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I'm not a fan of that. Also because it fucks with the chat on the recording because it's just gonna spam the hell out of it. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, if you can just type in like 1d20 plus your skill.
Well, can I just like clicking on that does that? Okay. Well.
Wait, for what specifically do we need to click? Because, yeah, I don't see a roll
In the
dice on
top
the guns
right.
anymore.
In the top right, and then it'll message you in the chat.
Here, I'm gonna post a screenshot in the chat.
Like, you should literally get a message from yourself in the chat that displays what you need to roll. But I see, like, the saving throws are there, so,
The top right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it says quick
Under,
menus.
it says quick menus next to your saving throws.
Oh, okay.
How did you do the shock gloves earlier then?
She did,
I was
they did
rolling my
exactly
punch.
that.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
I did also that.
You
Like,
click on
and
the
it,
thing.
like, shows all your skills, yeah. See, I
Mhm.
don't like that. I liked it better when there was a button there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad. That's bad. Okay, well, Sheet's not fucking perfect. They removed a feature, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Why did they do it?
Anyways, moving on. So
I'm
guys
sure that
group
you
up.
can fit, like, there's enough space to fit that wherever they need to. Jesus Christ.
Mhm. So, what do you guys do? Meow.
Yeah, I think we're heading out then, right? We're kitted up, ready to go.
Let's go. He's at the end of the scene, by the way.
Okay, so as the party kind of groups up together and the four of you, sorry, move out. The bunker itself is about a good 10-minute walk away, and it doesn't seem that imposing because most of it is built underground. But you do see signs of battle. You see figures of dead gang members just dead around, dismembered, crushed, smushed.
What does the actual building itself look like? Is it like a government building kind of look, or?
It is made of pure metal, but on top is like it's built into the ground, so like it's a cave entrance almost,
I see.
where there is and in this you can sort of see through the darkness, but there does seem to be a lit console in that room all the way down.
So it's basically like just a big metal shed that is the entrance to the facility below.
Yes, that is the entrance to the bunker below. So, you notice like the signs of rust and decay. This doesn't seem to have been used in a very, very long time. What do you guys do?
Okay, so how far are we?
Gloves.
How far are we from the bunker itself?
The bunker itself after 10 minutes
20.
walk, it's like you're about 2 minutes away from the entrance of the bunker. You kind of creep behind like this rock near the entrance. You see the signs of a battle and explosions everywhere. Dead gang members just littering both Infernal Hog and the one gang you're trying to get rid of.
Do they have a name? I guess we just don't know it.
Yeah, you don't know it.
How old are those bodies?
They do seem like very recent, like 6 hours ago when they last skirmished.
Can you find a gun from the other dudes?
Yeah, can I look? Actually, no.
Sure.
No. Veiling
those-
is not the kind of person who's going to be able to go up to a dead body and just search it. She's kind of
Yeah.
like looking at them in like horror.
I don't think she's doing that.
Could I do it for her?
I mean, I've done worse.
If you want to, but I mean, I'm not gonna think to.
Yeah, if you want, you can roll notice.
I mean, I figure we're just trying to get in there, man. Let's just go.
How do you roll notice?
You click on the quick menu for skills,
Okay.
and then that'll
Oh,
message you
God.
your skills. Yeah, no, it's
Yep.
bad. It's bad. I love how quickly that just made me fucking turn on the sheet, though. Like, woof. Woof, you did a bad job, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Plus your wisdom, it doesn't even add your wisdom. What the hell? Okay,
Wait.
just roll /roll.
No.
Wait,
Click
hold
the.
on.
Oh wait, I got it, guys. I got it.
What's up?
Okay, in the top right, click the pencil. that turns off editing mode.
Oh, okay.
Boy, okay, they hit it.
Oh my god.
That's not good that it's hard to find, but it's not as bad as not being able to roll normally. Okay.
I see, okay.
Oh, yeah, this is way better now.
Yeah, okay. Woof, woof.
Okay.
I feel like I
Yeah.
dodged a fucking bullet there, because that seems like a nightmare that was going to be for combat.
Anyways, my wisdom's a +1, so that.
Yeah, no,
could
that
be
second
bad.
one. Yeah, the second one. So roll a 10, that definitely succeeds. And you do realize, and you do notice that most of the bodies have already been preluded from gang members trying to recover some of it. But you do notice a pistol underneath one of the bodies. You notice his legs have been torn off and his back is blown from a fist blow to the chest. But underneath the body, you find a pistol.
Well, I just, move the body aside, thinking nothing of it, pick the gun up, and say, I found this. Perhaps this would be of better use in your hands.
It's a semi-auto pistol with 8 bullets left in the chamber.
Did Mei-Ling see you pull it out front of the body?
I mean, yeah. She knows she should take the pistol, but also, like, it was under a dead person, and that's really
dude, there's like
upsetting.
guts and like dust and stains all over it right
Yeah, it's
now.
probably bloodstained, yeah.
No, thank you.
Can I
And
wipe the
she's-
bloodstains off on the cloak and then hand it back?
I imagine they're good and dried, so no. You ever try to get blood out of anything?
It's definitely dried
comments.
and crusted over.
Marilyn's really glad she's an android and she doesn't have the capacity to throw up.
There's a look of disgust on Mei-Ling's face. But Silkis is like, I got this for you. This is a present. Accept it.
Yeah, I'm really confused.
No. She's just gonna walk past and kind of like really pale looking.
Color receptors on your face are now at a minimum.
I kind of look saddened as I put the gun down.
Aw. You broke her heart.
Aw. It's like when a cat brings you back in 10
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it.
Alright, so you now have a semi-automatic pistol with 8 bullets left in the chamber.
I mean, it's probably not a terrible idea. It's not like you want to use that rifle everywhere.
1d6 plus 1, range of 3100. 30/100. Based off dex, 1 encumbrance. Well, let me just...
Yeah, hold on. So it's based off dex.
This is a smarter thing to do, Alex. Maybe I should just post it over here, Alex.
Mm.
Alright, anyways, with that, what do you guys do? You looted a dead body, and now the entrance of the bunker is before you.
Okay,
I'm
so
going into the entrance.
it's like a it's
I'm
like
gonna
built
enter
in.
these
It's like a
bodies.
door built into like a cave almost.
It's a door built into a mound. That's a man-made mound that seems to have
Mhm.
like dirt and sands put over it. You notice that it kind of lifts off the ground. Not lifts, but like it rises off the ground like a hill, like a man-made hill, and there's sand on top of it to hide from sensors, or sorry, satellites that take pictures around the area. But when you get closer, it's pretty obvious that this is a bunker.
So what's the door like? Is it like a big like?
Yeah, it's a big.
curved door, like it opens big, like double.
Is
Or
it
like a
open or closed right now, actually?
It's open right now. It's a
Imagine, yeah.
big double door, about 10 foot high, very thick, made of metal. Like you can notice, like it's like 5 inches of steel that's opened wide right now, and it seems to like open just in case that there's vehicles, like small vehicles, passing through.
And you said that we could see a console in there from farther back,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna go approach that console.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you and check it out.
Okay, so Silkis, the very back of your mind, something's tingling.
My spidey sense is tingling.
Yep, you see Mei-Ling walking forward. What do you do?
Can Can I like grab onto her and say, hold on?
Sure. So
Elaine screams. She's really on edge right now.
You definitely on edge, and as you take a look and you step down, you notice a poorly covered mine below you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna continue forward to the console, watching my feet.
All right, so now Silkis, because of that, do you spend effort for the scene or day?
Correct.
Intuitive response, terminal reflection.
I'm gonna keep that going.
Keep it going, so you spend 1 effort for the day. You've only spent 1 today, I think, so it's only 1.
Yeah,
So
she
1 out
hasn't
of
done
3.
anything else.
Yeah, she hasn't done anything else. Right, so 1 for the day. Cool beans. As you keep it going, you notice there's a whole bunch of mines kind of scattered around, and Mike, as you notice, you walk over. There's a tripwire right by the entrance of the door.
Gingerly step over that.
Right, and you step over that. All the way at the end, you see the console.
Okay, again, like keeping my eye out for any like more traps set by these guys.
Mhm.
It looks at least like they're not super advanced. Like I'm
Most
sure
of the mines
actually
seem to be. What's
who
up?
here has like skill with explosives and stuff? Because you might want to like try to disarm that. There's probably like what, like a grenade or something tied to the other end of that tripwire.
No, it's C4.
Would that be a
C4.
fix or a work or a...
That is a fix. That's
Fix?
definitely a
Oh,
fix.
well then I can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll fix.
Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Also, because I don't want to run into that tripwire on the way out. Yeah. Let me just roll my fix.
Based off dex.
Based off dex. Oh, and you can just drop that down. That's cute.
mm-hmm.
No modifier?
Do you have Metatool?
I have my Metatool.
Yeah, you got
better.
a
I just spent like 2 days figuring out how to draw it.
Oh yeah, it's so. It's what's the word? It's so. What's the word I'm looking for?
Crudely put together.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a word for it, but anyways,
Permanent?
it's
Ramshackle.
no, ramshackle. Let's use that word.
That is a word for that.
So it's so ramshackle put together. You take out your Metatool and you just poke it with one of the screwdrivers, and just falls apart immediately. And you
Oh.
catch the C4. And
Well, I mean,
you
C4
notice
doesn't detonate on. C4 detonates
I
on
know.
electrical impulse.
yeah, there's a pin. There's a
yeah.
pin there. There's a charge and electric shock that if someone were to step over it, it would activate the shock, and then it would blow up.
Yee.
So that would have been nasty.
I'm gonna pocket that C4 then.
Yep. So it acts like a grenade, but like you can set it.
Yeah.
So
Is it also
2d6.
then no?
there's no encumbrance.
Okay.
So moving on. So you find yourself at the this very dark entrance to the bunker, and the console is lit up right now, and you notice that it is a elevator going down. And the console sets it so that the elevator goes down.
Wait,
Scary.
is it showing that the elevator is in motion right now?
No, it's like a platform that makes you go down.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a utility access or anything like that on the sides?
There is.
So we
So you
want to
can-
use that instead of going down the elevator? What's
Oh no, not the utility access. Sorry, I thought you were talking about utility panel. But the entrance is, you notice that there's a bunch of like side rooms with little windows, and little slits to shoot guns out of. But aside from that, the bunker itself is a giant elevator going down.
Is there like a ventilation shaft or something?
There are a few, but they're small. They're too small for regular people to go through.
I mean, it's a bunker. It's not going to be just as easy as that.
Yeah, but maybe we could cause havoc with the ventilation system.
Very true. You could.
It is a giant box with only like one way out.
I mean, but we got to go in there. So, I mean, I'm not going to like pump it full of smoke or anything.
So what do you guys do?
I want to like pop open, like go to the console.
Okay.
I want to take like a quick look at like just what the what's on the screen, but mostly I want to pop open the casing on it and get to the wires.
Okay. So you can take out your Metatool, you can like pop it out, and the panel just flops open, and you see a bunch of wires there. That the first thing you notice is how messy the wiring is and how annoyed you are by it. And the second is like a puff of dust and smoke, not smoke, puff of dust and sand just just explodes in your face from all like the lack of cleaning and maintenance on this console here.
I don't even blink that that's nothing new to me.
And you kind of look through and you notice it's a simple kind of system. It's just the console that makes you go up and down this escalator.
Okay,
This
does it
platform.
communicate? Well, what I want to know is like, so, like, just kind of like flip through these wires. I guess this would be fix. I want to like identify if it communicates with the consoles down below at all.
Okay, roll fix.
Is this under what? Int?
Int.
I guess.
Yeah, it's int. Yeah, it's under int. You're gonna take out your comm pad and you kind of stick it in, and you do what you need to do. You realize, though, very quickly that it's a closed loop system. The only thing that this console is meant for is making the elevator go up and down.
I mean, that's
the
actually
only
good. Good. Okay. So there's no way for anyone down there to tell if the elevator's been activated.
In a ways, yeah. For now, it does seem like it's a closed loop system.
Okay, so this also that means this console can only interact with the stuff in this room. So that basically means it only sends the elevator up and down. I don't see anything else to do with it.
Yeah, so what do you guys do?
Alex? Okay, I was waiting on confirmation of that.
Yeah, no, that sounds about No, that's what you think.
I ready my gun, loaded, cack head, ready to go, pulse rifle.
I'm rubbing my hands together and stepping gingerly onto the platform. I don't like this.
Now, if I turn around
Is
and
it like a solid platform that we're on, or is it
It's
like
a solid platform.
or a chain, or like a mesh that we can see down through?
No, it's a solid platform. You can't see the mesh going down.
basically just like the center section of the floor here is probably like sectioned off by some railings, and then that's the elevator.
Okay, so
Yeah,
do you
if I
guys
turn
go down?
around though, yeah, if it looks like everybody's ready to go, I'm just gonna flip this button.
And everything kind of rumbles and lights up, and you notice as the platform moves down at an incline, you're going down, and then soon about a few minutes pass and you're underground, and you see all the way down like lights lighting up the path going down. It's a pretty deep incline, about 20 meters into the ground, and you eventually find yourselves at the very bottom of the bunker. Over here. As you find yourselves down here, you notice that there have been a lot of signs of movement recently, as trails of footprints and lines of metallic objects have been scraped in the dust down here. You notice the whole bunch of gang signs and symbols and paraphernalia kind of plastered on the walls.
Hey, that means we could find out what these guys are called. And give Alex a
Yeah.
break so you can just say the name of the gang rather than say
Yeah.
the other gang.
The other gang, right? You notice him. You notice that they're called the Orange Revolutionaries. You notice the color orange is kind of it's spray painted everywhere, and their
Oh, so
symbol.
they're NDPs.
Thank you, Mooney, for that. But
is that
just-
another Canadian joke?
it's
Yeah.
a Canadian political party.
Oh my god.
The NDPs like the color orange a lot.
Yes,
see.
they do. It's got space ADPs. That's the furthest of what they are, though.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait. Spoilers. Anyways, so you just see like a giant circle of orange, and that's their symbol, and then across, like it's an O and a line across horizontally, and yeah, it's decrepit, and it seems to be running on very low power right now, as the red lights kind of blink above you guys.
Before I do anything, I want to look around on like the ground and stuff for more bombs or mines or stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a hand to that. Actually, we should probably all just well, hold on. Yeah, let's scan the floor here. It's not like these traps are any difficult to find, but they're clearly like coming back and setting this shit up.
Especially if they're afraid of these people coming in.
I mean, I don't think the hogs would ever even bother to look, so these traps would probably be pretty effective against them.
So would that be known as wisdom?
That's known as wisdom, yes, correct.
Okay.
How does
Any
helping work
modifiers?
again?
You want me to do it? I mean, I'm pretty good at that.
I got a 0 on how to.
If you roll above a 7, you add a +1 to the person's roll for help. So like,
Alright.
choose someone who's a notice leader here.
Yeah, who's the
I'll lead the roll.
All right, so everyone else can roll their notice, and if they roll above a 7, then they add a +1 to his roll.
roll it as wisdom?
Yeah, roll wisdom. Notice wisdom. That's 1. That's 2. That's 2. So add 2 to your roll there, Miles, for your notice.
So it's a 2 mod.
Yeah, it's 2 mod. Okay, well, anyways. Lo and behold, fortunately for you guys noticing this, you do see several tripwires kind of placed haphazardly around, and they open, and you kind of look around, there's a whole bunch of debris, and some of them have been cleverly placed inside some of the plating in the walls, and you notice that they're all grenades, and it would cause a chain reaction of these grenades just blowing one after the other when they had come down here.
Yeesh.
I hate this place.
Same here. Ugh. Let's get rid of those.
Yeah, yep, I'm on it.
So you kind of see where they are, and you go ahead and roll fix. All right. So you know where they are.
I didn't
but
add the +1 for my multi-tool.
That's a 6. It's still a fail though. But well, I mean, someone could try to help.
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll try to help then.
I'll try to help.
So roll fix based off of Dex. Okay, so like through the skin of your teeth, you're able to what ends up happening is you kind of walk to where one of the tripwires is, but then Silkis quickly just grabs you by the scruff of your neck and like points down, and you missed another tripwire, and then Mei-Ling is there, just drops to the ground, holding her hands by your foot, about to step on another tripwire. So it's pretty rough.
Miles says, "Look out!
Look out!
Be careful. There's mines.
Yeah, definitely. And you managed to scavenge 4 grenades.
I'm gonna hand these to Silkis.
So that's the encumbrance of 1 for 3 grenades.
Wouldn't you like to hold on to it though?
I already have the C4 and the hog spit. I don't know if you want to pass them around to people, sure.
Well, why not give it to Mei-Ling?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Would you like to have some of these?
No, but I'll take them anyway.
So that's this
why I
decrepit
didn't
kind
hand one to Mei-Ling.
booby trap ridden bunker. You've now disarmed everything. How do you guys
How many
proceed?
grenades is that?
It's 4. So it's an encumbrance of 1. So what do you guys do now?
All right. Well, I suppose we should decide on a marching order. No takers then. All right.
Well, you are the captain.
Aren't you the best eyes in the ship anyway?
I don't know. I don't have 8 of them.
Where are grenades in the rulebook?
Page 67 or 71, one of the two. So, how do you guys proceed?
At any rate, I can get out of danger the easiest. Let me move forward.
Yeah, so who's behind Miles?
I guess I am.
I guess I'll be behind Mei-Ling.
Mike at the very back.
Sounds good to me.
So, feel free to proceed.
All right. Well, I'm on a corner right here. Is this door open?
The doors. You press the console and it opens, and like the stench of alcohol just wafts down the hallway.
Jeez.
Like really, really, really like terrible smelling moonshine.
Truthfully, didn't expect that. I'll peer around the corner and see what I can see.
Okay. You know, it's down the corner, just all the way down. You can move down there without any issue. Doesn't seem to be anything out of place right now. And then you peer down this corner. It's another long corridor down there too.
Lots of murder holes. I look at the. There's no Are there cameras that I can see? Are there?
Roll notice.
Okay.
I'm also looking for cameras, so I'll
Okay.
help.
I'm going to help out
I
Miles.
will also help.
Okay. Notice that wisdom.
Damn.
Mike is like, how can I hold all these grenades? Oh well, that's a +1 to your notice roll. So we got a modifier of 1, and you do notice at the very end of the hall there is a camera there, and it's blinking red.
How long is the hallway?
About 10 meters.
Thanks. There's a couple things I can do here. If we want to get rid of that camera, if we think they're actually using the camera. I can teleport right under it and disable it.
You can't teleport anyone else, can
When
you?
they notice that you disabled it, though. You know, it'd be a bit suspicious if a camera suddenly stopped working.
Well,
I'm guessing that's a no.
Could you teleport under it and maybe aim it somewhere else?
is it rotating, like, or?
It's like those cameras where it has like a black kind of glass on top of it, so it's hard to tell. You may have to like ply off the glass and then like angle if there is a camera underneath it. It's like those fisheye lenses. Kind of gets like a nice view of everything down the hallway.
Well, it's one of those like modern cameras where it is covered by black glass, so you can't tell which way it's looking. Yeah.
So I can't really turn it then.
You'd have to get the glass off.
Then perhaps just destroying it would be good. Then they won't have any idea how many of us there are.
I mean, probably Silkis should do that, huh?
I mean, with a gun, I could use like a pole or something to just kind of wreck it.
Yeah, you can teleport down there and just wreck it.
I mean, this is a bunker, so firing shots in this area shouldn't hear it. If there's no one on this floor.
Actually, we could use it to our advantage to lure people out. If they hear a shot, that would strike them as odd, right?
Huh.
Hopefully.
You know, I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
So, do you fire it from here, or do you go underneath it and fire at it?
Oh no, if we're shooting it, and shooting, get a shot from here.
Okay, roll.
And Silkis is taking the shot.
Oh, Silkis, go ahead, roll for it then.
Squeeze and make room.
Yeah. I'm gonna squeeze through and just take a regular.
Could I try using the pistol and doing that?
Yeah, I can use the pistol and fire at it if you like.
So I don't
It
waste
is
ammo.
barely in range, 10 meters away. It's barely in range. You can fire it down the hallway.
Okay, let's see if I input this correctly then.
That looks right.
That does look right.
It's not a moving target, at least, so...
Yeah, it's not a moving target, but I'll say it hits then. So it has 7 shots left, and you kind of... I love how you call it bloodied. You peer around the corner, it does a nice little shot, and then it fizzles into, and then it stops working, the red light stops beeping. What do you guys do?
I imagine hitting a still target is like an AC 5?
AC 10, but it's whatever.
AC 10? That's way too high, dude.
Wow, really?
Like a 50-50 shot if you're untrained to not hit
A small
still
camera at
target?
the end of a hallway?
like 10 meters away?
Fair point.
I mean, fair. But yeah, like...
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Anyway, yeah. Besides the point, you do hit it, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does indeed hit it. Moving down the
Get
hallway.
smashed.
Alright, do we hear anything down the hallway after that? Any reaction to that?
Yeah, we'll wait like a minute or so.
A few minutes pass, and nothing happens.
Alright, let's move down.
Zip.
And you see the entrance of a closed steel door before you guys. What do you guys do?
Now that's something. Any consoles or panels around it?
There is a singular console right in front of it that you can press a button to open it, but other than that, there's no cameras. Just the console, a steel door, closed.
Well, I'd say the people with guns should be on the ready just in case something happens.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my DMR.
And then the person without the gun should probably push the button.
Alright, everybody
Everyone
looks
looks
toward
to
Mei-Ling. Yeah.
Sorry, what's going on?
They want you to open the door.
Oh,
So you have
Me?
to step out in front of the door, because the door has like nothing to hide on the other side. So, hey, just don't worry about it. If you see anybody on the other side, just drop to the ground, and we're gonna fire over you.
Actually, hold on. I'm actually better suited for this, honestly. Mei-Ling, hold my gun.
Okay.
Hold my gun.
I take your gun.
You know how to use that.
Isn't that the exact same one that she was using before in the fight? Since you upgraded
Rifle?
to the... Yeah, the one that you got from the boy.
No, I was using the carbine in the last fight.
Yeah, no.
No,
pulse
that's
rifle
right. The pulse rifle is what Mei-Ling has. She just left it.
I have a laser rifle or pistol.
Then who got the rifle?
No one claimed it.
No one
I
claimed
got
it.
this.
Storage.
I think I got the
Oh.
scope off the rifle.
Yeah, Mei-Ling, I think that is your gun then, because everybody else has guns.
Okay.
Moving on.
Anyway, get ready to cover me. Alright, I'll go up and I will press that button.
You press the button, make a dex save.
Oh no.
Evasion save, sorry.
That's in the top
going-
right of the sheet.
I'm going to teleport.
I mean, but make the evasion save. Oh,
I'm going to teleport.
you can totally try to teleport, but can you move faster than 4 people trained at the door, firing all their bullets as the door opens?
Yeah.
No.
How fast does the door open? Really, is the question.
The door opens in a blink, and sorry, let me just reveal this
In a
area.
blink?
As
Okay,
like
so it's like zip.
it opens as 4 men just like unload their
I mean,
whatever.
yeah, okay, I guess that's represented by the thing. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
As they,
I was ready for it, so that's up to you.
I mean, I did allow the evasion save, so
That's the idea. Yeah.
that's what
I
it
would
is.
also argue that the two in the back probably don't have line of sight.
No, they're firing around the door.
Okay,
They're firing
they're
down.
firing.
Like it's like they're all
I mean,
panicked
they're just
right now.
shooting, Yeah. whether
They're shooting
actually-
at the door, and you're only going to take one of these shots because, like, if you take a look at the angles of how they're firing, there's like a hail of fire just like shoots at the door as you open it, and one of them is going to have a chance to be able to see if he can hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems.
As like just this bullet, like a hail of just bullets and lasers and slugs just barrel into the door, and yes. What's your AC?
Lol, 15.
15. As like you just you don't duck, but thankfully like 2 of like the slugs hit your armor, and you're like, oh, you like this rush of air like escapes your lungs. And what do?
I go this way. By walking.
You kind of run, and you just say, "You'll never take us alive!" And just you just hear that, and they just continue firing at the doorway.
Out of
Just wait.
character, I kind of feel bad for them.
Oh, they're gonna be upset once they run out of bullets.
Or is that what we're doing? We're just waiting for them to run out.
Yeah,
Of
you just
Maybe
wait.
you should shout for them to give up. Surrender now and you'll spare their lives or something.
Come on, face man. I mean, we could sit here and wait for them to run out of ammo, but they could probably also go back to their friends and get more. Or just go tell their friends.
A few moments pass, and the firing stops.
Yeah, I actually have to wait for the bullets to stop so I can
and
talk
like
to them.
That's true too.
And you hear just the sounds of bullet cartridges like hitting the ground and like these high pitched kind of metallic tings.
I would surrender if I were you. We're not here to shoot you.
Sorry, what was that? It's hard to hear. Bullets are loud.
Oh, they have.
Oh, they're probably like half deaf because they were all
hearing.
shooting it. They were shooting 4 guns in the middle of a metal room.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud.
Hello? Anyone there?
That's gonna cause tinnitus.
Sorry, you had to have the Archer reference.
Yeah. I mean, look at my character. He's
I thought that was
basically-
an explicit like Archer reference.
Yeah, it was.
All right. So we're done firing now. I shout louder.
You shout louder down the hall, and one of them goes, "No!"
You're out of bullets, and I don't hear you reloading. Quick, storm the room and hold them up.
Do you do that?
Were they
Idiots.
actually not reloading, Alex? Like,
No,
so
that
can
they
we
were.
confirm?
You can hear the sounds of reloading. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like the
don't do
bullets
that.
fall-
Don't.
Okay, no, hold on. Just don't call that out then, since you know you heard that. Let's just wait for the
Yeah.
next set of reloads. Just trust me. Wait for them to reload.
Roll notice. Roll notice to see when you wait for them to reload.
Well, actually, what I
what's
want to do, it wouldn't really be noticed, right? Because we know then they're going to reload because they're going to stop shooting at us.
No, but like the thing is that you have to like you're waiting for the sound when they start to reload. So someone will notice.
Right, so they're not like, or at least trying to determine that they actually have extinguished
Yeah.
their clips just based on
Mhm,
how much they're
mhm.
shooting. So notice, you want to lead that roll, Miles?
Yeah.
Here, I'll help.
Same.
I actually do help.
I don't.
Oh. Silkis is like your ears are ringing because all the
Yeah,
bullets
your
just,
your
like-
hearing's like super sensitive. That makes sense. So like the goal here is just like once they're reloading, they're not like trading off, right? They're just all firing their gun.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking panicked right
And
now.
confirming this, they do just start firing at the door again whenever they finish
Yeah, they fire at the
reloading.
door and then like you just hear the sounds of bullets hitting the ground and then
Yeah, they start to reload. So like the plan here is, and I'm like sort of half yelling this over the bullets, just so like right next to Miles and everyone's ear, just to like make sure like, all right, just as soon as they're done, they start reloading, just storm in there. They don't have any bullets in their guns, and just hold them up.
That's the plan.
Yeah, all right, just so that we're clear. But yeah, so that's a 12. Do we just do that? Do we just rush in there?
do you guys do that?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
why
right,
not?
I mean, I get up to like this guy right here with my,
Okay,
like,
so
revolver in his face.
everyone roll exert. Everyone roll exert to
Yeah,
see how
that's
far you can
exert,
get into the
yeah.
room.
It's a good point.
I teleport.
What is
I
that,
can tell-
Con?
That is
Exert. Wouldn't that be Dex? Because this is like speed.
I guess I can say speed, yeah. The Dex,
This
how
is all
fast-
about like how fast can you like get barreling through this corridor while not bumping
Oh.
into each other.
Not very.
oh.
Really and Silkis kind of trip on each other. Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, I don't need to get far. We don't need to get far in.
Oh yeah, take my gun back too. Thanks, Melee.
Oh, you're welcome.
Who's the? Oh, you teleport. You don't have to roll exert because you just
Yeah.
teleport. All right. So as the four of you kind of barrel down the hallway and you realize you kind of start running into each other, you kind of get stuck at the doorway. Oh, they're all reloading, but this one over here, like shit, pulls out a grenade.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, and let's select your character sheets, please, and roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Yeah.
I have the alert foci, so I gotta roll twice.
Okay.
Nice. What is initiative under again?
It's under quick menus.
Well, yeah, but like, there's got to be an
But you
actual
just-
button for it.
No,
I'm
it
just
is,
gonna use
I'm gonna.
that. Oh, nice. I see.
I'm gonna use my intuitive response thing. So I have to spend another effort.
Yep.
Okay, I spend another effort then.
Okay, you spend another effort, and that means that you're
you didn't
going
click
all
on
the way to
your
the top.
character, you dingus.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
That's a 1 though, so...
Yeah.
Do you still want
what's
me
your-
to roll?
Nope, you don't have to roll. Because, what's your dex modifier? So you acted a 10. You're supposed to add your dex modifier to initiative. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but anyways, what's your dex modifier, Mike?
Oh,
2, right?
I'm 18, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2. Let's do. What's your dex modifier, Mei-Ling?
+0.
Okay, so yours is 7 then.
0 for me too.
Okay. I'm gonna roll theirs.
Oh yeah, look, my dex modifiers, my mods are all listed as 0. I think they broke that on the sheet.
Sorry, I was checking to see what happened if it pulled up another menu.
If you roll
That's
this,
Oh no, you have to put your bonuses in manually, so it is a 2.
Alright, so yeah, no, there is I already did all the stuff anyways. Alright, so these 3 guys, they all just fired their rifles, so they kind of like take out dinky little pistols, some of them not even tech level 4, like tech level 2, like little tiny pistols. And this one here is like, shit, pulls out a grenade, ends up with a threat. What do you do, Rook?
I'm gonna shoot the guy with the grenade.
Okay. He is not behind cover, and he's like kind of standing in the middle in the room. He was prone earlier, and now he's standing up, and he's about to throw the grenade. That's a 9. That's a miss, as the bullet goes wide, and it whizzes past his head.
Hey, I'm actually going to say this. Everyone needs to do this before rolling again. You need to click on your sheet and like click on your bonuses because they're not actually registered yet because that information was already there. So that's why our rolls our stats are not being added to our rolls right now like they should be. We've all been rolling.
I'm hovering over it, and
no, but like
Silkis
mine did not show the modifier until I clicked on it, and now it's adding it.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, if you're not showing any modifiers next to your thing like you should be, do that.
Right.
Because I wasn't getting my dex to any of those rolls, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
you have to
mine
do it for your
included the
skills,
dex.
too.
So.
Pardon?
Mine included the dex in that roll, though. I think.
Yeah, yours included
Okay,
everything.
it should be something you should be aware of if it might be a problem. Yeah.
Yep. All right, Mike, it's your turn. Wait, Rook, you can actually fire again at a snapshot. So you can actually fire twice in a row, but you actually take a -4 to this roll.
Okay.
So if you want to go for like a Hail Mary to fire, make another snapshot, just like 2 quick shots. What the
Much
fuck?
better.
Nice.
Hey, that's way better.
So -4, that's a 15. And the first shot goes wide, and you're like, oh shit! And then the next shot hits him right in the chest. He's like, falls over dead.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's a
DMR
rifle.
It's why does it do that much damage? What the fuck? Let me check something.
1d10 plus
Wait,
2
She's
plus
got
attribute.
some attributes.
Yeah, you're right. Plus skill, you're right.
She's got a lot of flat bonuses, is why.
Yeah.
And then she
yeah.
rolled an 8, so.
No. So you shot him in the chest, and you just like this pool of blood, and all of them you just hear shit. And Mike, it's your turn.
All right, I want him like just move up to this guy and like fucking like put my gun in his face, like, hey.
Quick question: did he actually manage to unplug the grenade before he threw it?
No. That was gonna be on his turn. He just pulled it out.
He had to get his turn. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Do I need to roll something for that, or?
Do you want him to? Are you trying to talk him out of a thing?
I'm trying to put a gun in his face and telling him to drop his fucking gun.
Yeah, that's definitely real talk there.
Okay, talk with a what?
Talk with a Damn, I wonder.
I mean, it'd have to be a pretty big bonus, right? He's like he has no bullets in his gun and I have a gun in his face.
Yeah, no, it's also the threshold too is lower.
Yeah. And what stat? Charisma or?
It would be. I mean, yeah, it would be charisma, unless like you fire the gun like close to his head.
No,
Not
I'm not
like
wasting
actual-
bullets if I don't have to.
You're not wasting bullets. Okay, so you can fire the. You can just point the gun at him and roll charisma and roll talk. Tell him to drop it.
With any modifier or?
Let's say a +2 modifier, because
Okay.
fucking. Oh no!
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're very
Hold on.
bad at talking.
That is very unlikely. Okay, 1 second. Take a look here. What the heck? Two. Oh, that's why. Oof,
he rolled a 1.
I mean, he did roll a 1 and a 2, but the thing is, the threshold was at a 6, not a 7, because he's terrified.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
he takes.
said the threshold was lower.
Yeah, so you point the gun, you take the gun out and you point it at him. He's like, and he like drops his musket on the ground. And he just raises his hands. All right.
I'm sorry, his
Like,
musket?
his his musket.
Rifle.
No, it's a musket. He has a
was low
rifle
tech.
that was empty, but he also had a musket next to him.
What? You know, let's move on.
Just don't think about it.
They use a hodgepodge of different weapons.
It is not a musket. I refuse to believe that.
All right. Anyways, Mainling, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna follow the plan and go point my gun at this guy, I guess.
You don't have
actually,
a gun
I
You
don't
don't
have a
have a
gun.
gun. You should stay
Fuck.
back.
Okay, I'm gonna stay back. Just go around this corner and wait.
Okay, so they can't hit you anyways. It's like, oh god! You just kind of run back there.
Yeah, I'm kind of like peeking around the corner. And that's my turn.
Alright, so this one over here is. His hands are in the air. The other two dudes, they look at each other, they look at the man in the air, and they bolt. And they open up the console and you just see a
Hey, actually, where did Miles teleport to? Just there? Is that as far as you could have gone, or?
yeah,
10
it's fine.
meters, so I don't
10
know.
meters is back here. If you wanted to go the full 10 meters, is it around here?
Okay.
I mean, I was good with where I was at. Oh wait, no, right there is fine. Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
perfect.
get right there.
You notice them like interacting with the door and they like running down the hallway. What do you do? Miles, it's your turn.
I could shoot them or blow them up. Which would rather me do? What you guys think?
I mean, I think we should just throw the fucking grenade because there's two
Yeah,
of them.
throw the grenade.
Front roll.
I throw the grenade.
Grenade, I think, has an AC of 10.
Yeah, it says base AC of 10.
Yeah.
And that's just the AC of getting it to not bounce somewhere you don't want
Yep.
it to, essentially.
Yep, roll.
What do I roll for that?
It's dex, based off dex. As you throw the grenade down there.
So is it like shoot, or is it like just text roll?
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot is
you
just
will
your
know.
ranged skill.
Yeah,
I
it's
think the grenade is just a big bullet.
exert or shoot, either or.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Exert or shoot.
Exert or shoot? It's gonna be shoot.
Okay, so just like chuck the grenade down there. Oh no, that's not the wrong one. It's the D20.
Oh,
wait,
yeah. Yeah, well, there's no
It's not a
easy
skill
way
check.
of doing
It's
that. So in that case,
D20. Okay.
so what you want to do then is like click.
You can just
what?
click on the weapon name.
Oh yeah, I could. Hold on.
You
But
have
we
to
didn't
add
add
it
it.
as a weapon, yeah.
What's okay? So
Which I guess
sorry.
we need to be doing with all this shit. Yeah, we should have been doing that
Yeah.
as we got these.
That's my bad. So
okay,
what do I
so
roll?
it's a
just
1d20. 1d20 plus. It's just a 1d20 since you don't have a skill in shoot or dex.
Oh no!
That's fine. It just means that you take your original location and now you roll scatter die.
Roll scatter. So first roll 1d8 to see how far it veers.
Okay, you were throwing it right here, right? So it's going to originate
Yeah.
from this point. Now what direction?
Mhm.
Or is
So
that-
this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so it bounces into the corner. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. Now roll 1d10 to see how many meters away.
See, that's the thing about grenades. They're big metal balls, and they just bounce around.
Oh
and-
no, it bounces around this way over here.
Oh, that's
That's still
that
in
could be
front
good.
of them.
That is still in front of him, and
That's hilarious. Like, you throw it and it just bounces into the corner and flies like past both of them.
Oof, I put a little English on that one.
Yeah, you
now
did.
roll a g6.
Roll a d6.
2d6, that's how much damage they do.
And again, if you put this all in the weapon...
Oh, wow. Damn, you just... Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It, like, flew very far away from them, so... Just they got caught by, like, some shrapnel.
So they get to make evasion saves to see. The first one makes it for half damage, it only takes 1 damage, and the second one takes 2 damage to the face. They're both still standing, it's just the shrapnel's like, oh my god! And like one of them kicks it away, and it veers into the corner, and they kind of duck onto the ground.
Hey, that stopped them running.
Yeah, it did stop them from running.
Alright, guys.
It is now your turn.
Oh no.
As you just see like the grenade being thrown down the hall, it explodes, and the both of them kind of like jump onto each other, and they're on the ground prone right now, and ducking away from the grenade.
Okay,
Hey, Silkis,
so
you should just move up and fucking...
do you want me to kill them, or do you want me to just cripple them?
Jesus!
I mean, like, that could be a legitimate thing that Silkis just says. Like, she walks up, like, what, like, right here, as far as you can go.
Like,
Just
right
aim the
kill.
gun at them. They're looking up, and they have, like, you know, this cloaked, like, hooded lady with a huge gun that's just aiming at them and says, "Shall I kill them or cripple them?"
That would be a Silkis thing to say.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's a serious question, though.
Yeah, it is. You should probably answer, Miles. She's asking you.
Oh, just maim them. Let's squirm a little bit.
If you insist.
Okay, so which one do you want to hit?
This one on the right.
Okay, so the one on the right, you fire at him, and like you just hear the bullet
Sorry,
rip
continue.
through his leg,
Yeah.
right at the kneecap. Oh, he's like squirming on the ground. He's not doing too hot right now. He's technically dead.
Yeah, he's out. He's out of the combat.
He's out of the combat now. This guy is like, get off me, bro! And he's trying to like push him off, but he's stuck underneath this guy right now. Alright. Mike, it's your turn. You're holding this guy up right now.
Fuck. And then, like, just turn over to that guy. Like, I still got my gun trained in this guy's face. His hands are up, right? He's not doing anything?
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He's
Okay.
stuck right now.
I'm gonna kind of glance over there, still keeping my eye on that guy, though. Like, hey, if you don't want to end up like your friend, you better sit still.
Okay, roll talk again.
Okay, with some gross bonuses again, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, some gross bonuses is the +2 because there's a knocked out dude bleeding out from his kneecap.
Oh, and the dead man.
Ah!
I think that does it.
Yeah, he just like slumps to the ground, drops his gun, raises his hands, and he's like his ass is on the like stuck on the ground right now.
Yep.
So, anyways, with that, what do you guys do?
I'm in a motion for this guy to move. Like,
Round him up.
Yeah, round him up.
So, this guy's chest is like empty right now with a bullet shot through it. This one over here is let's just say he's knocked out, and these two have given up. What do you guys do?
Now, why did you have to go shooting us like that?
Yeah, I'm like right here with my gun trained on him.
Yes, we thought you guys were the infernal hogs, and in the distance you.
Oh my god, you and the bunker. Oh my god, that's good.
Anyways, what are you guys doing here?
We're looking for something, and not you. Personally, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to shoot any of you.
Well, we was told to shoot anyone that came through that door
By who?
by our second boss, Lieutenant Boss, and they kind of look at each other, not sure what to call this person.
Lieutenant Boss.
Well, he was a lieutenant, and then Yogo got killed in a car chase.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh,
his name?
right.
Is that his name Yogo?
Yogo, this is the first time you've heard of it.
Well, I
I'm
don't know.
gonna ask Mei Ling. Hey, Mei Ling, that guy's name was Yogo, right? I mean, you saw his dick. I assume you saw his name too, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a big stupid grin on Mike's face saying that.
I forgot you guys Melee took nudes off of his phone.
I mean,
I didn't save them. They're deleted
She didn't
now.
want to see them, but boy, there were enough of them that they were
They
impossible
are
to
burned
ignore.
into your receptors.
You can never forget
I just pat Mei-Ling on the back and say, there.
No, Mei-Ling is still out there.
Oh,
Mei-Ling is
oh,
very
Oh,
much
Mei-Ling's
not
still
in
out
the
there?
room.
Okay.
Doesn't want anything to do with this.
Yeah.
At any rate, you two gentlemen, we're looking for something in this facility. Perhaps you can help us out.
Oh, do you promise not to shoot me and me?
Yeah, I
Only
mean,
if you help us out.
you tell us what we want to know, you can walk right out that door. Go up the elevator, and as long as we never see you again, you know.
Oh, you're gonna send them in?
Hey, I mean, you can get out of here if you want, if you can. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Miles, roll talk.
I just say, no guarantees.
Help me, everybody.
Yeah, do I help with that, I guess?
Yeah, you can totally help with that. Mei-Ling can't because she's cowering around the corner.
I'll help
Oh,
with that as well.
But the people with guns trained on these people should be able to help.
I don't really. I guess when I say, like, we mentioned the Infernal Hogs, and that kind of killed anything that I was doing.
Yeah,
Like,
see, the thing is
they're
that
not
they...
really.
Yeah,
What is talk? That would be charisma.
Charisma.
yeah, talk charisma.
Yeah, well, any skill can be any stat, it just
Yeah.
depends on the roll.
Yeah.
So, like, a good example for talk with Dex would be, like, firing your gun as, like, a way of showing how well you use a
Oh,
gun.
you guys.
Yeah, you know,
the
con or strength
Silkis
if you're
kind of,
intimidating them, maybe.
The Silkis kind of one-shotting their friend over there right in the chest and then maiming this guy in the kneecap, shooting him in the kneecap. Getting shot in the kneecap really hurts. Guys, it's really hurts. They don't seem too confident that they're going to get out of here alive.
That's fair. They're not
Oh
buying
my
it.
god, they're not buying this.
And but Miles, yeah, the whole 3/4 is like, no, they want to tell you guys, but they are paralyzed with fear right now. They're kind of seeing their lives flash before their eyes.
I
Melee.
kind of sigh and put my gun.
Mei-Ling
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like sticks her head around the corner. Yeah?
Come to see me real fast.
Feeling sheepishly
Sticks my
walks
head
in.
in the room. Yeah? What's up?
Decommission these two if you would.
I'm sorry?
Punch them with your fists.
Oh,
Knock them out.
okay. Kind of like warm up my gloves. Kind of.
Oh, they just kind of like crawl away slowly. It's like, no.
I still got my gun
God,
trained on them. Hold
oh,
on.
God.
I'm gonna fire
Wait,
one
what?
shot. I'm gonna fire one shot, like, back here.
Hey now, we could shoot you.
Use a bullet for that,
Yeah,
but
I
you don't
am,
hit
I
them. You're gonna hit the wall. And okay, please, don't shoot! Don't punch us! Don't shoot!
I don't want to punch them.
Shh. Only dreams now.
So, Amelia, what do you do?
I don't want to.
Oh, Silkis, help me out.
Okay.
I'll approach them and I'm going to just whack them with the butt of the gun and knock them
So,
out.
they're out. They're not cold. Like,
Yes.
they're defenseless, and it's like, and then they just flop over. You see one like in a puddle of piss on that he pissed on himself. He's there.
Gross. Is everyone alright?
Failing, isn't?
No,
These
she
guys
is not.
aren't. This one though is bleeding pretty profusely from his knee. He will die. He will
Miles,
bleed
you
out.
should.
I stabilize him.
Okay, you stabilize him, Cookies.
Yep, I just stabilize him. Don't heal him, but I'll stabilize him.
Hey, while he's doing
Wait.
that, I'm just gonna drag these guys into. I don't know. I guess just a corner. It's not like we have anything to tie him up with.
Yeah, also remove their guns and all their...
Yeah,
well,
yeah, no, we do. If
Rudy,
anything that
ammo.
we don't take, as far as their guns, we're gonna like break.
And
Yeah,
take
absolutely.
the
You
well,
find
not
a
like.
couple.
I actually feel like I need to. You know what I mean by break, Alex? Not like physically smash, but
Yeah,
to break
dismantle
a
them.
gun. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Also-
You take out like the firing pin, or for example, like
Yeah,
I know
you
what you're
can
talking
like
about.
pop them open to where they need to be like reassembled with tools.
Yep.
Yeah.
So among them, you notice that they had like 2 laser rifles, two combat rifles, a musket, and a crew pistol.
An actual
I'm gonna
fucking
shake
musket,
that
like a
laser
muzzle
rifle.
brass
I would-
musket.
Melee
It was an
laser rifle,
actual
very good.
musket.
Where
Sorry,
did you
Miles?
get that?
Laser rifle. Here you go.
Yeah.
Let's blood on this one.
Barely any blood. Oh, nice.
You do notice that luckily there is one Type A battery left, but most of it has been spent. There's like 6 bullets left on it. 6 shots left on it. It's a laser rifle.
How many laser rifles are there?
There's 2 of them.
Take the battery out the other one.
Probably all in
Pardon?
similar states.
They're all in similar states. I'm saying like when they had fired everything at the door, there's only 1 battery amongst them left in like the carnage. It has
Okay.
6 shots
Okay.
left in it.
That's
That's
fair.
okay. I have extras if you need them.
Thanks. I didn't bring them because we were going to a bar.
just hammer that point into that guys. Anyways, what I guess you know.
How many shots do you say I have left, Jen?
10, yeah. No, 6. 6
Six.
shots.
Okay. Shock damage? Hang on, never mind. I'm just
No, melee only shock damage applies to melee.
Okay. You
What I
okay?
guess you know.
Yawning. Okay.
Did you just say dying?
Yawning.
No, she's yawning.
Oh.
That was just a very startling yawn.
Your mother's Laureling right now.
I don't know that reference.
Never mind. I got Rook to sign. That's all that matters.
I don't know if you're being insulting, Alex.
No, yawning, Yanny, Laurel.
Oh.
Laurel.
God, get out. It's so fucking tired.
Moving on.
Alright, with that done. Door was open, so let me just go ahead and look down here.
You kind of go down and
I'm just doing a chest roll. Oop. Yay, it works.
okay. So, the end of the corridor, you see there is just empty corridor.
Can I ask you a huge favor?
Now, let's see. Continue around.
And all the way down to the end of this corridor, you see another entrance to the corner of your eye, with another blinking red camera right here. This time it's about 20 meters away.
Oh, I'm sorry. At least you don't have to make dinner.
So what do you guys do?
Silkis, can you pop this one?
Sure.
It's going to be in disadvantage range of your pistol because it's 20 meters away this time. Your pistol is only 10 meters. So...
How does disadvantage work on this?
I think you get a -2 to your roll when you try to hit something that's outside of the range. It's still in the range, but like it's in like less of a range. It's a -2. So you could use your pistol or you can use your DMR. I mean, not like it freaking matters, apparently. Despite this being a pretty hard shot, a small object 20 meters down, you just kind of turn the corner, pop, shoots, camera rigs.
Ah, perfect.
What do you guess you know?
Someone else march in front of me. I'm tired of taking point for now. I'll notice around the corner when we get there. Actually, hold on, I
I'll
got
go first.
Hey, well.
I have my psychic ability, my precog ability.
So, 1 second here. Reveal. There's just a door. You can open it.
No. It happened last time. Where's the button for it?
There is a button for it.
Where?
There is on the side. There's a console. You can press it. It can open the door.
Can we do it like from the side?
Yeah, you can do from like you like hug the wall. You like slap it and it opens.
Yep, I'll do that.
All right, so you kind of, and thankfully you do that because there is a tingle, but you don't have to spend effort for it. And you slap it, and you just hear a barrage of machine gun fire just peppering the door. And 1 second, let me just. It's a pretty large room, and on the other side you see 2 kind of on top of sandbags mounted machine guns just firing. But these 2 guys are different. You kind of like take a look around the corner, and They look very bloodied. They have bandages over their arms. And one of them says, "Don't move any closer, we will fire! That was a warning shot!"
Miles, would you like to ask them to surrender? I don't want to use any more bullets.
Very well. We don't want to shoot you. Disarm your weapons and come out.
"We have machine guns," they say from down the hall.
We have grenades.
I'm actually gonna produce the little plastic disc of the C4 from my pocket.
Oh, okay.
And then so, because you want to just fling this at him?
Not a bad plan, actually. Show them we mean business.
Sure.
Or accidentally blow them up, whichever. I don't care.
You want to like throw the disc of the C4 down there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just kind of chuck it around. You don't really need to roll for this. And you just kind of hear whispering. It's kind of hard to hear with that. And these two men, they train their guns at the door. And there's a silence. And it says, "We are willing to parlay!"
Wait, I'm confused as to how the detonator on this thing works. Does it have like a separate detonator that we're holding, or?
I mean, what were you trying to throw to them?
I
guess
mean,
we could
like,
just shoot it.
what is
Honestly, we
the
could just
C4?
shoot
Is it like, it's a disc with like a built-in pack on it that distributes the
Yes.
electrical charge, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
it's not like we could activate it if she flung it like that, so...
Oh, you just wanted to produce it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay, so-
don't fling it and, like, don't activate it. Like,
Okay.
what are you doing?
No, like, you just,
how-
like,
we
you
have
stick
no
your
way of
hand
activating
around.
it from a distance.
No, you
What?
don't, but like you
Have
put
a
it...
gun.
Sorry, I misheard
No,
it.
you can't shoot C4. Are you dumb? You can't just shoot C4 and make it activate?
So you stick your hand around Silkis and like they see the C4 and again they still say, "We are willing to parlay."
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I look towards Miles. Should we ask them to...
Come out from behind those machine guns? Yes.
Yes.
Now, boys, I want those machine guns pointed away.
Okay, so you turn the whole corner.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna, like, peek at them.
And the machine guns are they're kind of pointed to the side, but they're still like they in like a snapshot they can like point it towards the door and fire, but they are kind of like angled away from the door.
Do you want to ask them to step away from it?
Ooh, probably not in a good position to do that. Besides, it's good faith. I'll take a step out.
They don't jerk the gun, but like they're there. They're kind of ready just in case you try to shoot them. So
Yeah,
they
I
do.
mean, I do have my gun out. I just pointed it down.
Yeah, you do have your gun out, and says, one second, and one dude kind of runs around, some whisperings. He comes back out. I say, I was supposed to ask how many of them are you? And he says, he shouts down the hallway.
Just tell him enough.
Enough. Yeah, I was actually thinking the same exact fucking word.
Don't talk, please. It's charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. And kind of goes down. Some more whispering. Comes back.
He said enough.
Wait 1 second. He goes back.
Oh, goodness.
And eventually a figure appears and a woman comes out of the corner from the shadows and steps forward. Her hands are sticking up, her pointed up, and she says, "I'm a nurse. Don't shoot."
Nurse?
Yes, wounded back there.
Alright. What are you doing in here?
Long story, but let's just say, not by choice.
Not with these folks, I take it then.
No.
Any guns back there?
A few, but they can't use them right now. The only guns you see are the ones behind me, and I swear to God, if you shoot me, I will end you. And he kind of shoots a glare at these two guys. Oh, I'm sorry! And kind of like backs off.
This is refreshing. All right, everyone, come on. I'll walk forward.
He sees. What about the other two? Do you stay back there?
Yeah, I'm staying back here.
Mike, are you staying there too?
I'll step out a little bit.
Three of you? Alright, well, I guess I hope this... Alright, you with the infernal hogs?
Not in as much. We did pass by them, though.
So you won't shoot us then?
I don't
Unless
want
you give us
to.
a reason to.
Look, she wants to say, I just work here, but she catches herself mid-sentence. Alright, look, I'm just a nurse. I'm actually a student. Wrong place, wrong time, you can say. And she does look relatively young, about 19, 20 years old. She's wearing scrubs that are way past due for cleaning. Is like there's blood and not of her own, and just stains everywhere. And these two men, all right, listen, you two. They look like they can kill you. So I've been helping you wounded for the last week now. Please just make it easy on yourselves and give up. And these two men over here. It says, but the boss said to fire at anyone, and she just shoots them a dagger, and looks back at you guys. So what happened to the first room of these dudes, of these guards?
Well, one didn't listen. The others are knocked unconscious. One has a wound in a leg. He's fine.
All right, as a sign of good faith, can you bring them to me?
Mike, make with the Holland. Silkis, can you help him out?
Yeah, we're gonna go do that then.
Right, so you
I
bring
let out a small sign and say, okay.
bring the
We're
bodies
just gonna
over.
bring the 3 living ones. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all alive and knocked out right now. And he says, may I? Gesturing to see if she can walk forward.
I step away.
By all means.
She looks, all right, they're alive. Look, they won't shoot you. Just don't give them a blasting reason not to, says the nurse. And it says, one dude, he turns to his friend and says, yeah, I don't want to die here. It's not a good place to die. And the other one's like, yeah, you're right. And they kind of walk away from the two machine gun nests. And you stand to the side. Their hands are raised to the sky.
Well, that went better than expected. Look, take me to these wounded. Let me see what you're working with.
And you notice that there's two people on the floor on makeshift beds, kind of like clutching some wounds. One of them is like missing a leg, and the other one has like a bunch of stab wounds in his chest.
Okay, they're about stable, I assume, yeah?
The critical condition, but they're clinging on to life.
So I don't need to actually intervene to make sure they live.
You do, but you can if you want.
I'll patch them up a little bit. I'm not putting these guys back in fighting shape, but
But you patch them up. They're still knocked out. They're going to be out for 24 hours, regardless. That's how it works. So they get stabilized, and the nurse comes back and says, "All right, well, so this is a bit awkward."
Yes, those two should be fine now. Dr. Sinclair, and you are.
Oh, pre-med. My name's Clarissa, and she kind of sticks out her hand. I'm here at university.
Never touched the place, but nice to meet you. How exactly did you get wrapped up in this? I mean, you're pretty far out of the way for any place a pre-med student would go.
Yeah, bills.
I see.
My folks, they aren't the straight types. So did my father some odd jobs to help out his men.
Yes, well, your father, wait a minute. And his name is?
Yogo.
Yeah, I figured it was. I see, well.
He wasn't a good man. I know that. But you gotta do what you gotta do to get out of life, you know?
Yes, exactly. We all do what we must to survive. Now, let's rejoin our fellow compatriots in there, and hopefully we can come to a peaceful arrangement with these folks in here.
Yeah, they come over, and you gotta put them all together. So what do you guys do now? Oops.
I mean, the arrangement that I want is just they drop their weapons, leave them here, and then get the hell out.
Yeah, they can get the hell out.
I mean, they don't even have to get the hell out. We just gotta get the item and go. That's all.
They probably want to get the hell out, though. They probably don't want to be here whenever the hogs
We
come
asked them
rolling
if they know where the thing is.
Anyway, yeah, we'll go back to the main room over here. So we did run into the wild hogs outside.
Infernal hogs.
Oh,
Oh,
oops.
No, Miles definitely calls them the wild hogs.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, oh yes. And I'll tell you, they are planning on storming this bunker quite soon.
Yeah, I figured. I was hoping to hide in the garage bay before all that happens, but let's just say Vincent's holed up in there right now.
And who is Vincent?
I guess you can say my father's second in command. Bit of a whack job.
Do you want us to take him out?
I mean,
Well, we don't need to do that, and I'm not necessarily here to shoot people, per se.
I mean, there's like a pretty good chance that he's holding whatever we want anyway.
well, if you want to make this easier, I can just tell you where all the goods are.
Well, we're looking for one thing. What exactly is that again, Alex?
It's a data slab.
Data store.
Just a data slab. It's a specific data slab, yeah.
Do you actually tell her that?
I mean,
Yeah.
do we? Yeah.
What's up to you guys?
I'm asking Miles.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, there is something like that. They actually hold them in the well, I guess Vincent has the key now, but there's supply all the way down there, and she kind of see the map now. Like,
Any chance we could get that from him?
I mean, I could try, but he's been stuck inside of his inside the garage for the entire day.
More than likely planning an escape.
Very likely, but I don't spend too much time down here with my father's machinations. It's just
I mean, it's
well,
a bunker. It's not like there's gonna be another exit. Unless
Very true.
Unless he's getting his stuff ready to bust out.
But anyways, she kind of leads down to the hallway. And down there is the what you're probably looking for, with a bunch of all the credits and the weapons and explosives and all that fancy jazz. You're more than welcome to try and open it if you'd like, but I'm pretty sure Vincent has the key. I don't.
I mean, that's a good point. I could probably just try to rewire the door and get it open that way, and then we can get the hell out.
And if that doesn't work, then we could just you can fix up. If he's in the garage, I imagine he's working on something. Maybe we could trade.
I don't think he's gonna trade us the key, dude.
He doesn't have to. He just has to get the data slab. He can keep the key. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna work with us. Are you?
We don't know that.
Were you paying attention to how the lady described him?
Quote, bit of a whack job, end quote.
And also,
Whack
just
job.
like being the leader of the gang, and we killed his boss.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's happy we killed his boss.
I mean, that does put him in charge.
I mean, you want to do that? I'm gonna go walk down this way though.
I'm not gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
I mean, sure, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and try to break open this door.
Okay, so the door all the way down here is the one that has the
That's the vault.
yeah, it's the vault.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna take a little peek here.
All right, so the console
I'll give you a hand.
you do, and the difficulty about this one's going to be quite difficult because most of the power has been routed to here and the garage. Whatever power there is left is powering whatever this door is, and it's a very intricate system. If you beat a fix of 11, you will be able to open the door.
Okay, so this
What was that, intelligence?
That is intelligence. And Claire's just kind of watching, said, "Oh man, that's probably the most intricate thing here. That's why my father chose this place."
I mean, yeah, this like super is like obviously looking at the wiring and stuff. Like this is designed to.
Yeah, design. This is like a that's a +1 already. And
I'll give it a shot. Yeah, why not?
With
What
all
are you
like
guys
the
actually doing to help me here?
Yeah, Silkis is probably like moving the wires away with her fingers.
Yes. And holding a light with one of my
Holding a light.
hands, and
Yeah.
holding the wires away with, several of my hands, and
Giving you like many different vantage points and miles, I assume.
I'm gonna look at like broken stuff. Like, let's see. I bet this thing is. Let's see.
use your monkey.
The monkey.
The monkey can help.
Yeah, I mean, he can get in here and help.
He's got
Yeah, the
little
monkey
hands.
totally goes in there, but you gotta roll fix too.
Fix with Dex.
Int.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
definitely ins. Oh no, the monkey is like
Monkey's bad.
monkey's like, this tastes terrible. Why would you make me eat
Alright,
this?
So +1 for having my multi-tool and anything else?
Plus, yeah, definitely +1 for having a
Actually,
multi-tool.
could I also take out... I have this stowed. I have my post-tech toolkit for, like, another bonus, or... I have it stowed, so, like... But we're not in combat, so I assume that means I
Yeah,
can just
you're
take it out
right.
of my
So it's gonna
pack
take
and
some
then restow it.
time. Yeah, you can totally take it out, and
just
with
makes
the
it
help
take it out,
of
okay.
Silkis' many arms, it's like scalpel next, wrench next.
Yeah, I
you
got,
really
like...
just-
Yeah.
All right, so that's a +2 then. So +1, so it's a +3 to your mod. If you beat an 11 or higher, you'll be able to open it. Holy shit!
Hey!
Oh, man.
Through the skin of your teeth, you're able to bypass one of the most difficult, intricate systems you've ever been a part of. With the mix of using your data slab, your comm pads, it takes you a good 30 minutes, and by the end of it, you are exhausted.
I mean, if you failed that, I was just gonna teleport in there, but cool.
You have to have line of sight when you teleport.
Yeah, I can't
You need
imagine.
to have line of sight.
You actually don't have to do that.
No, but like the original rules is you need to have line of sight for this to teleport through something. You have to see line of sight. I'm probably going to make it that you need to have line of sight to where you're teleporting.
No,
'cause
that's fair. I would totally do that. It broke it otherwise.
it would be broken. You have to have line of sight. So, anyways,
Or at
So-
least, like, intricate knowledge of the thing. You can't teleport somewhere you've never been, certainly.
yeah, because
You maybe give some wiggle room. If it does literally say you can do it outside of sight, maybe some wiggle room for, like, areas you really know or something.
And
That would
miraculously,
make sense.
the door opens.
Whew.
And,
Wiping the
30
sweat off my
Yeah,
brow.
you are like it took you guys a hot minute.
I definitely
Hand 'em with
almost...
water,
I-
so with
well, a system like this, if you fail, is going to burn itself out. So, like, I pretty much almost made the door not able to open, period, a couple
Yep.
of times, but we got
Yep.
through it.
You managed to get past. There were 5 false successes, or like 5 false positives.
Yeah.
But thankfully, with the help of Silkis, the monkey, and you were
The
able
monkey-
to.
The monkey didn't help explicitly. The monkey was in the way.
I mean, the monkey was the one about to trigger the false positives.
Yes.
We're like, no. But because of the monkey about to trigger, you did notice it. You wouldn't have
Before we
Yeah.
go in, I want to look for traps.
Also, I'm going to like. Silkis and I should probably just stand out here
Yeah, it's fine.
with like
All right.
guns ready.
Yeah, there's no traps in here. It's the vault.
Okay.
But you
Okay,
do
I'm,
notice-
I'm looking for the data slate.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the data slate. You notice that the back here is a bunch of consoles, and like there's about 8, like piled on top of each other, 8 data slates. And you notice there's 8 of them, and on them they're labeled with like a piece of tape, like tape and Sharpie. You notice there are 8 of them, and one of them written is Alabaster Cane, but written very, very poorly.
I'm gonna take up all of these. You say they have tags on them?
They do have tags on them.
Like they're like paper or like tape tags with like shit
Tape
written on
tags, yes.
them? I'm gonna
And,
take all of those off.
Do you take all of those off?
Yeah. Well, first,
Okay.
actually, no. Before I do that, first I'm gonna lay them out on the thing and take like a picture of them.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna stack them in that order on and put them in my bag. Taking all the take tags
well,
off
I mean,
of them.
it's encumbrance 8, all these together.
That's
so
fine.
If you guys,
I got room
wow.
for that.
yeah.
Or
So
at the
anyways,
very least, let me. I might have to like get somebody to hold something else, but I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. But you notice that they have names on them. 8 of them. 4 of them you don't. They seem to just random names. But one of them is Alabaster Cane. The other one is Mayor. Another one is sorry, 1 second. What was the name? You notice Professor R on one of them as well. The Mayor, Alabaster Cane, Professor R, and you notice another one of just another name you don't recognize. But the other one, like 5 of them you don't recognize, but 3 of them seem to pop out to you guys. And one of them's the Mayor, one of them's the leader of the PD, and one of them is what's it called?
Professor R?
Yeah, Professor R. Yeah.
What was the name of the woman I met from Veritech? She was a professor.
Yeah, she was indeed a professor.
Hey, could one of you guys hold my vac suit for me?
I have room for it. What is it, like a 2? Or...
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'm like totally full up. I actually had to take some ammo out of my backpack and put it in like one of my belt pouches.
But you take it out, and along the wall you see just a plethora of like RPGs, rifles, creds. You can't tell, but you did. If you guys remember, the Infernal Hearts are the ones that are that have all this. But you guys.
Oh
could
yeah,
totally
I'm not taking anything, and in fact, I'm probably just gonna like lock the door again behind me.
All right. What do you guys do now?
I'm gonna like stuff these in my pack,
Okay.
and look to Miles like, all right, we got what we came here for.
Yes, let's skedaddle. What was her name?
Clarissa.
So, Larissa, you exactly want to stick around in this place?
No. Oh God, please! I just want to go home.
What do you think, guys? Should we take her with us?
I mean,
Sure.
yes.
I mean, I can't promise you anything. We're gonna have to walk through the hogs to get out of here. And
We can't just leave her here.
yeah, but are we gonna like throw ourselves at the hogs over them?
What would
The
they
hogs
do?
don't know what we came here for. We could just say we came here for her.
No, we told him that actually. We told him
we
we came
did?
here for a
Okay.
data slate.
Yeah, we totally told them what we came in here for.
I'm just gonna grab them all of these. We're gonna tell them that I'm not sure which one it is, and just we're taking the data slates. There's the guns and money or whatever. It's all theirs.
All right. So with that, you guys totally leave to go back up the elevator.
Yeah, I mean they can come with us if they want, and
Yeah,
Oh,
it's up
they're
to
all
them.
kind of like. You notice when you come out here, there's like 5 bodies, and these 2 guys. Hold on, these guys are passed out. Passed the fuck out. And they're trying their best to carry their friends out. But
Can I help out? I feel
yeah,
bad.
okay, totally. Yeah, so with the combined efforts of everyone, you manage to get them out. And it's a very long, awkward ride up the escalator, up the thing.
Elevator music, please.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, in this government military facility, elevator music.
So there's totally elevator music. Anyways, so as this plays in the background, you all make it up to the entrance of the bunker. And with that, you can see the signs of evening in the beautiful night sky of the 2 moons over Jakun 3. So what do you guys do? You have like an entourage of just ex-orange revolutionaries with you guys?
Now, so do the hogs have this place surrounded, or what's the layout of this place?
And layout, so like the
Let me get
bunker is, if let's say the bunker is the center, to the north is a bunch of desert, to the left is a bunch of desert, and to the south, there is the encampment, but it just seems like the encampment is down south, like a 10-minute walk.
I'm gonna
no man.
put down the laser rifle because that would probably count as taking something with me, and they're not gonna be.
Yeah.
So you got a gun at home. We just didn't bring it.
Yeah. I kind of leave it in the bunker.
All right. Well, you people can find your way home, I guess. And
Also the grenades. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Anyway, so you leave everything there. But anyways, the girl Clarissa's like, so, free?
as much as we can be, I guess.
Well, and you notice the other gentleman. It's like they kind of look around and they realize it's nothing but desert, and they all sigh. It's gonna be a long trek back home.
I mean, they can just basically like go around the hogs like long ways and then head back to the city,
Yeah,
right?
no.
It just takes.
Well, it's gonna take them. It's gonna take them like a few weeks to get back to the city.
Is it that
That's better
bad,
than dying.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with like, well, I guess once the guys wake up, like most of them aren't too badly injured,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they should be fine.
So, yeah, and they start making their way away. And I assume Clarissa is like staying with you guys.
Say what?
Sure, she can travel with us.
That's up to her. I mean, do the hogs know who you are?
Maybe, I don't know. They seem pretty interested in just taking the bunker.
Well, they're gonna ask questions if we come back with a +1.
Very true. I can handle myself, I think.
You play a hostage, maybe? Like you were their hostage or something?
I guess. Truthfully, I'm a little bit shaken by the whole ordeal. I didn't think I'd get out there alive.
Well, you still haven't.
It's true, but poor Vincent, he's gonna wonder what happened to all of us. But
Yeah,
I'll
that's
leave
his
him
business.
leave him to his machinations. In which case, you guys make your way back to the Infernal Hawk Camp.
She's gonna find her own way.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, she's asking to stay with you guys.
I mean, it's fine.
would
It's fine
rather
if she
she
comes with
stay
us.
with
Yeah.
us. I don't want her to die in the desert.
Yeah, like the desert, you notice like the other men, like, it's very unlikely that they're gonna make it, but at least they didn't die to a gunshot.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
they're
we
gonna die.
could
I don't know if that's better.
well maybe they could join up with the hogs.
I mean, if they want to throw in their lot and try that, sure.
Better than dying in a desert.
You can suggest that to them.
I think Silkis
And not
did.
to mention Miles has some clout. Yeah. You know, you guys could just join up with the hogs.
They kind of look at each other and says, "You think they'd let us?"
Better than dying in a desert.
They kind of
I mean,
look at each other.
I can't promise you nothing, but I think you're just gonna die if you go out into the desert.
They talk amongst themselves for a moment, then look at you. Well, we had enough good luck today. Hopefully, it'll keep going for us.
I mean, honestly, they're just looking to, I think, increase the clout. I guess warm bodies couldn't hurt. I don't know how they're looking or not.
And the whole entourage of you make it back over to where the Infernal Hogs are. And the Infernal Hogs, they see the whole gang come back to where they are. And you just hear hoo 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 hoo, and then they see everyone, and then thank you. They see everyone kind of lining up, and their whoos stop as the boss steps out of his tent and sees you all. He steps forward to Miles and says, "Oh, looks like you brought some more friends."
Yes, they've decided they don't want to die.
"Oh, that's a fair point. Hogs don't take prisoners, though."
They're not looking to be prisoners.
He takes a look at them and says, So you think because one day you can fire guns at us and try to kill us, and then the next day you'll join us, huh? Is that what you guys think?" And he takes a look over, and the three awake men, they kind of look at each other, and they're all panicked. "Well, that's a mighty big balls you have on there. Welcome to the Infernal Hogs," and everyone just starts cheering.
Yeah, that's what I figured would happen.
And everyone cheers. "Oh, but you'll be known as Piglets until you're able to rise in the ranks." And like a look of relief washes over their face.
Of course, they're piglets.
And then as they're all kind of like going off to do their initiation and stuff, the boss looks over. It's like, I may look like a savage and punch like one, but sometimes you gotta take the higher road. And he smiles at you guys.
More warm bodies doesn't hurt Chiclout either.
No, you don't get to where I am. You see Richie over there. I plucked him out after killing most of his family. Now he works for me. You see Richie just kind of like over there having the time of his life.
Well, he seems quite adjusted.
Oh, yes. I do love his monster truck, though. I wish I had it.
Man, you're the boss. Can't you just take it?
Oh, no, I prefer walking. He just looks at you, grinning.
Well, it sounds like everything worked out for the best then.
So, is the bunker clear?
Well,
except for
the most part. Their leader's still inside.
Maybe with a couple of men. I don't think we got all of them, but we didn't look. We just I pat my back, like sort of tapping the data slates. Just got in there, got what we wanted, and skedaddled.
All right. Well, since these guys you brought back seem to want to join our troop, we'll probably send them in and then clean up the rest. But that's how it is. Life as a piglet. Sometimes you don't see adulthood. He just says, just completely candidly.
Hey, it's dying in the desert.
But thanks for doing the preliminary scouting. I appreciate that. I got to save some hogs today, and you saved their lives, and I really do appreciate that. And I guess this concludes our business.
There were some mines and traps in there, by the way.
We disarmed some of them, but there's probably more.
That's great to know, thank you. I'll be sure to use my eyeballs very good down there.
And the piglets, I'm sure.
Oh yes, that's what they're great for.
I mean, they may actually know where they're at, so...
Yeah. Hey, out of character, Miles, you should probably extend an offer and be like, well, hey, if we're ever in town, and you need someone with our skills, here's our card.
Whaling doesn't want to work for these guys, but...
Yeah, but it's Miles who makes that decision, so...
Yeah. It's Miles. He's the one.
So look, we run a little freelance operation here, and, well, as you can see, we're quite effective, so if you ever need our assistance here, use this, and you just give me a call.
We're a little full up at the moment, but we'll hit you up if we're ever in town again.
Oh, by all means, 1 second. He kind of goes into his tent and pulls out what appears to be a very old, intricate kind of compad that you think it is, but it's
a fucking
plastic.
Rolodex.
No, it's a Nokia.
Oh.
And he takes out like a pair of glasses and he puts it on like reading glasses. He kind of shoves it. 1 second. Here is my number, and he puts in the number, and you can totally text his phone, his Nokia.
All right, so we got his number now.
Yeah, and he has your contact information.
Someone should put the people that we have contact info for on the ship somewhere.
Yeah, totally. So you have Rupert Hensworth, which is the doctor, and the boss, Dabauz, is another contact. You also have a contact to Vertec and a contact to what was his name? Jones, who is the one that was doing the transporting the metal.
So it's Dr. what, Hensworth?
Dr. Rupert Hensworth.
Rupert Hensworth.
And with that, everyone looks at each other, and Rich is like, you guys ready for the ride back? 6 hours?
Hey, Mooney, please mute yourself if you're just going to be typing.
I'm sorry.
And,
yes, please.
Yes, I think one of them... There's someone coming with us, though.
And Clarissa's just kind of like it has been staying behind Miles the entire time. All right, I have fun. I have in the back. Oh, by the way, I have this new thing I've been working on. I took out the suspensions. You guys will feel the road like none other before.
Silkis, strap me in.
Will do.
I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna let what's her name again?
That's probably
Seriously.
not nice.
I'm
That is
sorry.
probably not as nice as you think it is.
Oh. Then fine, I'll sit up front if Silkis is gonna like pack her in. Would she be okay with that?
She'll be fine with that.
Yeah,
She's
I'll-
been in worse positions.
What does she do whenever like the tall lady is like unfolds her thorax and is like a spider?
And it's like, she closes her eyes and accepts whatever's happening to her.
Grimacing, I'm sure.
I mean, what can you do at this point?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how
Yes.
aliens felt this whole adventure.
6 hours later, you find your way back to once again, the purple and green city skyline of New Helios. What do you guys do?
Well,
We do have a spare room that if she needs a place to stay for the night.
I think she's at home.
Yeah, just drop me off here. She when you guys get back to the city, there's like a bus terminal. I can make my way home. Thank you. I actually lived today. I was prepared to die.
Are you
But,
gonna be alright? Like, being who you are out there?
Well, my parents weren't good folks, and I know that. That's why I went to school. I told myself that if I accepted their money and saved lives, it can make up for it, but it's a little trickier that way. But I guess for me, it's just going to school, getting my degree, and hopefully working at the Valiant Hospital. I heard that place is good.
Hey, can we give her doctor,
I was thinking that, yeah.
yeah, we can give her what's his face's number. I've just wrote Hemsworth's number and tell her to tell him that we vouch for her.
You guys know the Hansworth?
Yes.
Yeah, we
We
actually
worked
did a job
for-
for him.
Did a job
Yeah.
for him for the time.
Count my lucky stars. You don't think you can put in a good word for me? That would mean everything. I
Okay,
mean,
we'll let him
listen-
know we gave you
more
his
than my
number.
life. Thank you. I would appreciate that. And her eyes start to well up with tears. Happiness, of course. And she's like stunned at how her life just turned around like this. And as you guys drive away in the most gaudy monster truck known to man, without suspensions.
Wait, did this happen like while everyone was encased in the silk? I thought this was like happening while we were dropping her off.
No, you guys are like you're dropping her off, and like everyone's still encased in silk, and like this giant
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not getting out.
And this is
It's
your
more
stop.
if I made a kind of webbing shop.
Yeah,
It's like
Absorbing
a
type
safe
weapon.
sleeping bag.
it's like a very snug sleeping bag.
Just very securely.
Yep. And you guys drive your way back to the Oli tap. Still open. Nasty Granny is still up there making her rounds.
Fucking nasty granny.
Once again, the day ends and everyone's exhausted because you've been up for like 22 hours.
Yeah, we need to get this shit back to the cops. So actually, like while on like the dashboard of the truck, like after we're stopped and at the oily faucet,
Oli tap.
oily tap. Okay, same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like lay them out again. And so, what were the names on all of these? Could you like list them out?
Okay, the other 5, I did not write names for now. I'm just telling you that
Okay,
right
so
now.
just what
but
were the ones that you had names for, and then just
the
the rest
ones
are
that I
unnamed?
had, yeah, the ones that I did have names for was the Mayor, Alabaster Kane, and Professor R.
Perhaps we should access these and see what's on them.
Okay, I got a better idea. I want to make. Well, I just want to like make a fix check here and just download like a copy of this stuff.
Okay, so
Onto-
do you trying to do it discreetly?
I want to remove the evidence that it's been done at the end
Okay.
of it, is the thing.
So I will allow that. So these data slabs are at varying different tech levels. I'll
Right.
tell you.
I mean, as long as they're
uh,
under the tech level of mine, I should be able to float it, right?
Well, no, like it'll have different difficulty checks. That's what I'm saying. Different thresholds. The Mayors will be at a difficulty of 9 up. Alabaster Kane will be at a difficulty of 7 up, and the Professor is a difficulty of 8 up. So which
This
one do
is
you want to do first?
not to copy it, but to hide the evidence.
To hide, exactly. To essentially hide, copying is fine, no problem. You can do that, no problem. But you're trying to hide the fact. You're trying to spoof it so that there is no trace.
Which it's basically deleting logs is what you're doing. You're getting into the stuff that you're not supposed to be able to. So that's fixed with int. Hey, mailing, could you give me a hand?
Mailing's AFK.
Okay, well, when Mooney comes back, they can give me a hand. Or anybody else, if you two can justify helping me here, because I would really like to be able to do this.
I'm not sure how I would be able to help you out.
I think mailing would be the only one that'd be feasible enough to help you out here.
Yeah, unless you guys get creative. I don't know. Miles probably has some experience deleting logs.
Technology. Oh yeah, I mean that's what I did.
Deleting logs sounds like something that a revolutionary might be involved in at some time.
Especially when it involves corporations and all their finances. Yes.
I mean, if Silkis, basically, if they have any knowledge of it, they could just help by, going through and doing other stuff while.
You can help with Alabaster Cane because Alabaster Cane's data slab is using Republic Tech.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, then, yeah, I would be very good at doing that then.
So it is a separate role for each one?
Then I would probably have some knowledge on that too, wouldn't I?
Yeah, Miles, his help will apply to all of them, but Silkis' help will only apply to Alabaster Canes.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right, well, here, I'm going to try to... Now, is the help
roll? Go ahead and roll.
Just do it once. Do it once.
Okay.
Yeah.
No need to roll it 3 times.
Fix with int. Okay.
Fix with int.
Okay, so wow. Okay, so you get a +1 for Alabaster Cane.
Alright. What about...
And, no, unfortunately...
Nope.
Damn it!
Okay, so... Once Mini comes back,
yeah,
they can add their roll.
Get a +1.
Yeah, I don't think I would have had any missions in this area, so I probably don't know the tech well.
Yeah.
I'm more of a shoot and talk than a techie.
Yeah, I'm also going to take out my toolkit and my meta tool here. Would both of those apply?
Not the meta tool, but the
toolkit would.
The toolkit would, yeah.
Can I help?
Yeah, no, that we were just talking about that.
Yeah, we're just waiting on you to get back to help.
Yeah, cool. So you can help out with spoofing the data so that it doesn't seem like you guys,
what I'm trying to do is copy the contents of these. Yeah, that's
help. That's a +2. So you get a +2 for... You got a +1 for all of them, and a +2 for specifically Alabaster Cane's data set.
Actually, increase that by 1 as well because of the meta tool, but yeah.
Yeah, increase that by 1, so roll it.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll it in the order I typed it there. So first one is the mayor.
Yeah, it's a +2.
Yes, that's a +2. Hold on. 6 plus int.
That's difficulty of 8, I said. No, 9, sorry. You have to beat a 9 to spoof it. Well, you totally do that.
Okay, woof. Alright, so we have the mayor's data without any problems.
Yep.
Can you close the turn order window?
Pardon?
Can you close the turn order window?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we don't need that anymore.
Thanks.
Next up is Alabaster Cane, which is a +3.
Mm-hmm. Me needs to beat an 8, or... Yeah. Wow, okay, well, not like it matters. And the last one is Professor R, which needs to beat a 7. It's the least protected out of all of them.
And that's a +2 modifier.
Yep. Wow. So,
okay. And I assume that the unmarked ones are no issue, like no roll needed. If I do these,
yeah, no roll needed. They just seem to be people of Parliament and people of Congress, not Congress, like officials.
I'm sure once we actually go through it, we can determine which belongs to which. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna copy all this data.
Totally copy that data, and the data slats are there. And
I'm gonna need to unload all this and probably fill my data slate almost and totally up.
Mm-hmm. In which case, do you guys head back to the ship or stay at the early tab?
We should turn these in and then rest up and get ready for like the other missions that we signed up for.
I'll take it to.
Yeah, you should do that.
There's no guarantee though that he's going to actually let us go after handing him.
No, but we got no choice. I mean,
we also have a backup of these. We also have a backup.
It's true. So like here's all 8 of them.
Yep.
You know, I don't know which one he actually wants, but Here's all the ones we found.
Cool beans.
And the rest of us should go back to the ship, and then discreetly upload this data into our servers, and then like start to pour through it a little bit here, try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
And with that, I'm going to end the session as everyone heads back to the ship.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and everyone is now level 3, and this is the last level you get in a while.
Nice. So we got 3 experience then.
Yep, 3 experience. Now everyone is level 3, and let me double check if you guys get at level 3. I want to do all the leveling now, so that when we start next session, everyone's like, okay, we've already done it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
One second.
So I'm gonna remove these data slates. You should mark a data slate with like an 8 on your sheet there, Daniel.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. First off, everyone gets 3 experience, and if you have second training, you get another one. And if you're an expert, you get another one.
If you're what and what?
If you're an expert, you get 4 skill points, I think.
Yeah.
But that one has to be not used in combat, I believe.
So 3
Okay,
skill
cool.
points.
I'm at level 2 or level 1. Hold on. Wait,
You guys get the skill points, and also let's all roll our health.
What page is all of that on?
It's all on page 56 or 60, one of the two.
Alright, so... How do we roll health again? We just roll our hit die? Like the 3 hit die?
Yes, so you roll a 3d6, plus whatever modifiers you have.
Yes, 3d6 plus your con.
Which, 0 for me.
You're
I
a
get
warrior
one.
though, right?
Yes!
So you get to add plus 6 to this, because warriors have a base of 2 health.
Oh, okay, so...
You're
that
now,
is a
your new hit point total
of 18.
18 out of 18. And meleeing yours is 12.
Yay.
If that's higher than your current health point.
Yeah.
I
It's a
can
little
probably
higher.
take a hit now.
I get Constitution on each day, right?
It's Constitution not on each dice, but on each. Yeah, you're right. On each dice.
Each
you're
level,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's technically each dice. So it's
Okay. So I get a 3d6 plus 3. Okay.
Yep, and Silkis gets a 3d6 plus 9.
Alright then.
Wow.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thanks.
oh God, gee, 24 and 20. Oh,
I mean, you
dear
guys
Lord.
definitely could take a hit. Like, 2 hits and then you're down.
You guys
as
could
opposed to
survive a
one.
fucking singularity grenade. That's how much health you guys have.
But I can just heal myself now.
So that's our total health now, correct?
Yeah, 24. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I went from 8 to 21. I'm not gonna raise
It
for
also
a while.
means, yeah, it also means it's pretty likely that you're not going to get any HP next level.
Well, you still get
Well, you
your
always get,
modifier.
like, your
you always
modifier.
get the modifier. So
I see.
so it's unlikely that you'll roll another fucking.
Yeah,
Triple
so that you
666.
will roll higher, yeah, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. So we did all that stuff. Warriors may instead use. Okay, so 1 second. Partial warrior is 1 to 5. Nope. Add a attack bonus for you there, Mike.
Okay.
Is your level 3 now? Partial. What?
When do I get attack bonus, actually? Hold on.
Jet.
I mean, like, obviously,
Yeah,
as a
like a
warrior,
knight.
I would get one, but yeah, I'm not sure whenever. Other classes probably have some table that they follow.
I'll check that eventually.
I'm looking at it, don't worry.
Can we also
Your
raise
attack-
our skills to 2 now?
Crap, I had an attack bonus this whole time.
Yeah, you can raise your skills to 2 now.
Oh, yeah.
Hit points and attack bonus to get your starting hit point maximum. Okay, attack bonus experts have equal to half your character level, or rounded down.
So I had one the whole time and I didn't use it. That's okay, though. I didn't really shoot this time.
Mailing has an attack bonus of 1, and
I have attack bonus of 1.
I think Rook has an attack bonus of 3.
It's 3 now?
1 second. Yeah, it's 3 now.
Did we get anything else at level 3?
Doesn't
Nope.
look like it.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
It's just skill
You don't
points and
get a
health. Okay.
foci until level 5.
Alright. Well, now my fix is up to 2.
Yeah.
I'm using
That's
that a
3
lot.
skill points. That's 3 skill points.
Yeah, it's all my skill points. It's worth it.
Ooh.
Okay,
Definitely, okay.
teleportation is up to 2 automatically, and I have 3 skill points to spend.
And Brooke, you have 4 more unspent skill points. Alright, I'll catch you guys. I think the rest of that is just straightforward. Whatever you end up spending your skill points in.
How much to raise from 1 to 2? Is it 3?
1 to 2 is 3 points.
Okay.
It's skill level +1.
Hey guys, do you want me to take, for my level 2, do you want me to take a burdened apportation?
I don't know what that is.
I can teleport everybody.
Space magic.
That
Yeah, like
seems
I-
like it would mess up my sensors.
Oh god, yeah. Like instantly one location and another, your whole like oof. Oof.
I would rather you didn't do that to me. Unless you, like, needed to, I guess.
It's a sort of a downside of having a android member in the party.
Mhm.
Stuff that messes with that, it's gonna mess with her. Okay, we're done then?
Yeah, we're done. We're good.
Alright, I'm
I
gonna
can
head
also
out.
carry 200 kilos of stuff per skill level, which is
Nice.